so I'm a rock.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I got really confused because I thought I couldn't see myself. And I was like, oh, wait, what is this? No one's on here. And then I had to take a moment, about an hour, to really figure out who was who. As I was taking an hour to figure out who was who, I then got distracted. So then it took me another hour to figure out who was who. And then it took me another hour because my ADHD once again got me distracted. So by the time I actually figured out who was who, was probably about 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my god.
Nice. Henry is the one who made it because I love him and I make him do my hard labor.
Hard labor.
Hard labor.
Henry does the hard labor
of making me YouTube thumbnail. Henry, he's in the server, but he's just a watcher.
Oh,
he also might be in a he might show up in VC.
The stranger that I was worried about earlier.
He's just French.
He's French?
Yeah, he's French Canadian.
What's the worst thing about him?
Oh, hate the French.
Listen, I had to even the odds a little bit here.
Huh?
My ex is Canadian.
How are you gonna what do you mean even the odds?
Americans to a single Canadian.
I'm the only Canadian here.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm in Northern Ontario.
Hello.
Oh no.
Being in the cold, in the wet.
It's actually not too bad right now.
I think you're lying.
Actually,
anyone
my mom
who says they like being cold and wet is a liar.
My mom posted a Facebook post today of her window this morning, and it's just snow. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's perfectly fine, even though that's like half an hour away from me. It's almost May.
It's snow tonight.
Gamers.
Yeah.
If you would, just for this moment, revert your eyes to the Roll20.
Okay.
I haven't even opened it yet.
Oh shit! I'm on here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I gotta
Revert?
sneeze.
Did you open it for me?
I did.
Put your eyes on the Roll20. Look at it.
Does revert mean I'm not allowed to look, or does revert mean I should look?
I don't know why I said revert. Please look at the Roll20.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm going.
Okay, I'm looking.
Oh, Janice is up here. What's she doing up there?
What this?
This is what we're going to keep track of everything with. So I am using this calendar. I really don't give a shit if it's called the calendar of Harptos. I don't give a shit. I needed something. So there's the days in the bottom corner. It's currently the 10th. And it's currently in Harvest Tide. So it's like autumn.
Harvest Tide.
Okay.
So we're in like the beginning of autumn.
Okay.
On the right side, you then have everybody's inspiration markers, which I did realize that in my haste of being tired as shit last session, everybody starts with 1.
Okay.
So
okay.
Everybody has 1, except for the fact that Pebble and Calypso have 4. Moffat and Roger both have 2.
Okay.
So everybody else has 1.
Make this
So
0.
you guys do have inspiration to spend this session.
I'm gonna.
What did you say? What did you say that we could use these for in particular?
There is a inspiration spending doc in tools and resources.
Okay.
Maybe pull that up.
I have pinned it. It's called inspiration spending. It tells you how much inspiration it is, tells you what it does, and it tells you when it can be used, like in combat, before or after a turn. All you gotta do is go, listen, can I use an inspiration to do this? And the funniest shit is if you literally look me in the eyes and you go, hey, can I spend my 2 inspiration to do, oh, whoa, what's this?
Oh, whoa, what's this?
Normally, I last longer.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Please don't do that.
We're not going to.
There
I
are
was
too
hoping
many
that
autistic people in here. Please do not.
I was hoping that Henry put his sound bites in, but he hasn't yet.
My favorite one is when I look at everybody and we go, well, hang on. Let me check my horoscope. You're like, yes, let me 1 second. Let me check my horoscope. We're busy. So everybody's got at least an inspiration to spend. Some of you have more. So keep that in mind for if shit comes up.
Big pot.
Aside from that, I'm removing us from the dock and we're going back to the dungeon.
Oh, fuck.
Lovely.
The upper area of the dungeon.
I love being in the dungeon.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
I said that in a way that wasn't that
Aggressive.
hog, so forget I said that.
Alright.
We're getting
Does
lit.
anybody
tonight.
else, aside from me, want to give us a recap on what happened last session on Total Drama Island?
We met, but not really, and then we killed some guys.
On
You
accident.
exchanged names.
Well, we exchanged names after we killed somebody.
You killed at least 4 people.
And then we're like,
You
hey,
did kill 4
I
people.
melted a
know who
man's
we are.
shoulder.
Nice.
Pebble
So
kicked
far-
down the door.
I did. I screamed freedom. Apparently there was a cognitive brain cell that went through everyone to sneak. That did not go through Pebble's mind at all.
Every other character. Alright, guys. We're gonna be stealthy. Pebble. Hey!
No.
I don't know where the brain cell went with my mind, where I did not think sneaking was not an option. But for some reason my brain thought sneaking was not an option.
You know what the worst
Hey,
part
listen.
is
What
that they
happened?
had such a shitty, like, recognizable DC for that to wake up and be
Like,
conscious
we
of what was
could have just
happening.
walked the fuck out of there. Yeah,
Yes, you probably could have just walked out.
And done some agile RP. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's fine. That's fine. We'll do that this
This
session.
entire session, there is no major combat planned.
Yeah.
Only
Sick.
games.
No
love
combat
Games. I like
stands.
games.
Let's see how quickly we can derail.
Anyone have a zone of
No.
truth?
I wish.
Not Zone of Truth or Dare yet.
Zone of
Ooh,
truth.
so
All right, Gabe.
Not yet.
He does yet. I don't know.
So, you all currently stand in this room. There are 4 dead people on the floor.
Cool.
Whoa.
There is a man knocked out where Sable is standing. Theo, who currently has a man asleep on his right. Roger has now handcuffed the prisoner, who has told you his name is Luke. And it's Lucas, specifically.
and his
worse.
boss's name is
His
Cass.
name is Luke.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
His
cat.
boss's name is Cass.
Which Janice
Of
found
course
out.
he's here.
Janice found out. Were you surprised? You think I was not going to use this man?
I love him so
You
much.
have
When
nothing to say when you put fucking Seahart and Harper into session last night.
I was there for
Really?
that.
listen, my campaign is so off the rails. I love it. Great. We're doing great. Anyway,
Wait, no, you're just in a circle though.
You all exchanged names last night, except for Sable. Did you tell them your name?
I
think
don't
so.
think I did.
Yeah.
I think Sable has just been standing there in the quiet.
I think
Are you going to when asked?
Sable literally just
Who
laughed
asked
at
me?
us.
Calypso was trying to
Calypso-
ask everybody.
so like I pointed at everybody, but like if you just gave the vibes that you didn't want to talk, you'd have been like, "That's cool. I gotta call you something. Big sword. That sounds good."
Big sword lady.
Big sword lady.
Your lady.
Big sword energy.
Big sword.
You're just standing there menacingly.
In the corner,
Very,
you know.
very menacingly.
Spooky scary.
Sable seems to be like looking around, like clearly like not really paying attention to the group, like being more like, what if more people come? Like she kind of looks ready, like with her sword, like she hasn't quite like chilled out yet.
Big vibe.
Oh, you all have free reign of this now big open ruined castle? Question mark? Smaller than the normal castle area? You can't exactly tell what it is, but it's there. You're in it. It had a dungeon.
Indeed it did.
I want to go to the devil room.
The devil.
I
room.
also want to
Go
go
to
to the
the
devil
devil
room, but I
room.
didn't want to like.
Oh
do
no,
anyone
I've opened
do devil room.
Minecraft!
That I mean, you could do that while you DM. You know,
No, I don't want
that's
to open
major
Minecraft.
multitasking right
Me and
there.
my campaign last night.
That's
Oh no,
big.
I've opened Minecraft.
No. Okay.
Guys, we
Who's-
should make our characters as Minecraft like people too.
No.
That's wild.
Don't
You know
put
what?
Janice
I'm
in
already
Minecraft.
Like
there.
skins. Like
I'm already
skins.
there. Already got Pebble. And
I've
I'm
already
like,
tried to make a Calypso skin, actually.
Yo,
Yeah,
Janice
this
is
looks
just
good.
a person.
This is just the man standing emoji.
Origin server, but with our D&D characters.
Oh my
Oh
god.
gosh.
Anyway,
Alright, who's going to the demon room?
I'll go to the demon room.
Me, Moffat, after like introducing herself, books it and is like, I smell a book. I want to go in there. I see a book.
Okay.
Well, I don't see it, but I smell it.
I'll sit here
smell
with Rabbit Man and watch these.
Yeah, I'll stay with
Watch
the
these
prisoner.
guys.
I'll stay with Calypso as well because he is protector.
vibe.
Pew pew.
Sable is also gonna follow these people because it might mean like a way out.
Worm.
I want the chest.
Okay. You're gonna open the chest?
Yes. No, actually, Moffat wouldn't care about the chest. She'd go for the book. Sorry. I thought
You go
about
for
that.
the book?
Chest, then.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna start with Theo.
I want
Theo,
both
you
of
open
them.
the chest?
Great.
You open the chest. Roll me a d20.
Oh
Uh-oh.
god.
Oh,
Oh lord.
it's a mimic.
We could just be rolling for loot. Could be fine.
It could be a mimic.
You find a shot-sized bottle of alcohol
Nice.
Nice.
and
Shooter.
a little baggie that contains 20 silver coins.
Oh fuck yeah.
Hey, yeah.
I'm
Nice.
rich.
Score.
Score. So you have found that. Moffat, you looking at the book on the table in the demon
Yes.
room?
Yes,
So let
I
me give you a
am.
rundown of what specifically is going on in this strange demon room.
Oh god. Okay.
That marking on the ground is entirely made in what you can only assume to be dried blood.
Mm-hmm.
You see no other source of it. Nothing else seems to be bloody in the room, so you don't know exactly how they got it to do that. But it's definitely dried blood. The fire pits are still going. You can only assume that there was somebody in here at one point, but they are no longer in here. That book. You roll me a history check. History check.
Yes.
Check for books.
How do I do that? Do I just roll a d20?
history.
No. So you open your sheet.
Or do I
on-
use my...
You open your sheet on roll 20, like we showed you. And on the core
And then
sheet,
do
no, on the core sheet,
history.
you have your skills.
Core?
You click on history.
And then it'll roll it for you.
Check.
Yeah, it'll roll for you with your plus and everything.
Where's my... Where I can't read. Okay, there it is.
Oh,
Oh,
Did it do it?
no, fucking nothing apparently.
No!
The book girl doesn't know about the books.
Shit.
Sable
What?
would like to look over her shoulder at what she's looking at.
Okay, so let
Oh,
me
yeah.
explain to this. Moffat, you have looked at this book. And you can't read. You look at it, and you're like, this is not common? What fucking language is this? I just killed a man? I don't understand. I have
Just
taken a
extra
life.
moment.
I can't read this. Even if I can
literate for
understand
2
it.
minutes.
You've got you can't. You just don't. You're a little
I-
too stressed
I
right
got
now.
too much adrenaline.
It's not common. It's not written in common. Sable,
Okay.
Yeah.
would you like to give me a history check?
Yeah. That's a nat 20, baby.
Yeah.
Sable knows all.
So for a 21.
For 21. Alright. You pick up this weird journal. What languages do you speak? Because I don't fucking know.
Let me double check.
You're the only sheet that I don't have a cheat sheet made up of yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I literally have cheat sheets on everybody else.
What is that in? Is it in
Your main. Oh my god, you're
Language and
Beyond
proficiencies.
language and
D&D Beyond
proficiency?
is
I'm on
better.
D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I'm pulling up my D&D Beyond to see if
Yeah, just are you on your computer or your phone?
Computer.
Hit your little toolbar. There should be a section for where you can like select different types of your menus.
it's right underneath your passive wisdom, passive int, passive all that stuff. It's right underneath armors, weapons,
Oh!
tools, language.
Okay, I got common, elvish, sylvan, and undercommon.
Yeah.
You feel as though when you flip this book shut, it is a very fancy book. It was
Okay.
definitely brought here, but you don't understand the language it's written in. It looks very familiar to you.
Okay.
You feel like you've seen it before. It is a... Okay, I'm gonna use my book I'm holding as a certain thing. The actual base binding right here is like a dark black, and the rest of it is wrapped in what appears to be a bleached leather. So it is pure white, and there is 2 initials engraved into the front of it they are just regular common letters. It is LS.
Okay.
It is LS. But it is not written in a language that you speak.
I'm assuming we take the book.
Could you try and deduce
Are-
what language it is? You said it looks familiar to her.
The book looks familiar. The language is just can't read it.
Oh, okay.
Me going through my notes. Quick.
Who is Alice?
Well, while they're figuring that out, anybody else who is doing something?
I want to go to the
Oh.
butterfly room.
There's a butterfly room?
There's a butterfly room.
That is not a
What?
butterfly.
That's a butterfly.
That is
Oh, is that a human person?
definitely like a skull or something.
I want to call it the butterfly
Butterfly
room.
dream.
It does look like a butterfly. It does look like a
It looks like a butterfly.
I definitely
It could be the
don't think
butterfly room.
these potential cultists have a butterfly.
Why not? Everyone enjoys butterflies.
That's so
So-
true.
But
I was-
you all have control of your characters for the most part. Who's going to the butterfly room? Put your bitches in there. Or tell me to move your bitches in
Wait.
there.
Oh, over there!
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
There's a butterfly room.
I am strictly staying with the prisoner.
I'll be like, okay, wait. So are we talking about the up? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're talking about the up room. Okay, I'm stupid. I don't know. I'll be like, Roger, listen. You seem like a man of importance, am I right?
Yes.
Okay. How about we just let these guys go on about their lives?
No.
You didn't let me finish. With the promise that they're gonna do better, right, guys?
They will not.
The one
They're gonna do
conscious
better.
man who's handcuffed currently looks at you and he just, yeah, definitely.
So yeah, he says so.
I do not
Whatever you
trust
say, dude. Whatever you say.
Where's your trust in humanity, my guy?
nowhere. I do not trust criminal scum.
Now, how do you know he's criminal scum?
They kidnapped us.
I mean, he was following orders. You following orders, right, guy?
Yeah, I listen, somebody knows who my boss is now.
He is claiming Cass is his boss. That is worth investigation at the King's Court.
Okay, so your problem is with cats, not this guy.
No, my problem is with this guy.
What did I didn't listen. You got shit to prove.
So
What
look,
makes you think I was one of the ones that knocked you out, huh?
I
You're the
just.
one that tripped and fell into the fucking pit, dumbass.
How do you know that? If you weren't there.
Because I watched you.
ooh, yeah, see
I
that
didn't do
kind
it,
of fucked
but
yourself over right there. So you just should just shush, you know, you just do a little quiet time. Yeah, no,
just Shake said he was listen. I didn't do it, but I watched it.
yeah, that's kind of upsetting in its own way, isn't it?
It's kind of funny though.
That sucks. Okay, well, what do you intend to do with this person?
Take him back to the kingdom and try him and let my friends take care of him.
So, like, you live there then?
Yes.
Oh. Buddy, I had to tell you that you might be fucked up. I'm sorry.
What does that mean?
Flipso, have you ever been to Elstale before, do you think?
Probably not. This might be my first
Or-
time.
You've got no idea, but to the rest of you, I will make the explanation. Roger is currently wearing this ridiculously fancy, practically glowing, super shiny white gold armor. It is Theo, Pebble, Sable, Moffat. You guys are well aware that this is the armor of a Kingsguard member who is the top 12 biggest people that you should be afraid of if you are in Elstale. It is big boy territory. They are higher than the normal city guards. They are the city guards' bosses, just below the king.
Janice is gonna raise her hand a little because she's standing right next to Calypso, and she's
Oh.
just,
Yes.
yeah. I think if you're more interested in the boss rather than these guys, then you should just like let them go.
No. The boss is a part of. He knows the king.
Personally, it's 2 against 1 right now.
Oh, she's got a point. That's fair. That's big fair. What do you think, guy?
Who's the other guy? Oh, the guy, the guard.
He just shrugs.
Yeah, see, that's basically 3 against 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how the law works.
Oh, the law. Yeah, okay.
I don't think the law really matters when we kidnapped and killed people here. When we were kidnapped and then we killed people.
You are murderers now by technicality of the law.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Then this is the dude that you have handcuffed saying that.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah, he goes, you are murderers.
But it was
It was in
self-defense.
self-defense.
Okay, now hold on, though. I
Okay,
didn't
but-
kill anybody. Let's get that straight.
I did.
First of all.
No,
You are
but
entirety.
We can
she
talk
killed
about
somebody. Another one set my friend on fire. You know, another one shot somebody with a whole thing of lightning that came off
You
of
know-
that one, and I'm very
you know-
concerned about that one.
Listen. We can go back and forth about who did what and what was wrong and all that. But at the end of the day, I mean, only one of us is in handcuffs here, you know? And like,
That's because you only have one pair of handcuffs.
And your name
bro,
is
if I had another
Lucas.
one, I'd probably put myself in them. Shit.
I feel like we shouldn't listen to a Lucas.
Listen,
I
come
know
from
a
a
good
long
Lucas.
line of
Thank you very
Lucases.
much.
my great grandpappy was a Lucas.
I've never met a Lucas.
The implication that his family name is Lucas.
They're fucking idiots.
That's
I'm gonna
just-
take a second really quick while we laugh at that to go and do Pebble's little butterfly room since nobody else has gone in there.
I like
Pebble?
butterflies.
Pebble, you are in the butterfly room. The fun fact of the matter is, guys, that is a butterfly.
It really
Oh,
is.
is it? Wow.
It is technically smashed tile, but it used to be a butterfly. It still vaguely resembles a butterfly. It's just shattered old tile.
Alright.
Funky.
You are in the butterfly room. It is old, it is musty, some of the windows are broken.
Oh.
It's dark outside. There's a couple torches in here. You see a chest, some books.
Chest first.
Chest first.
Chest first.
So what are you doing with the chest?
I open it.
Okay. Will you roll me a dexterity saving throw?
Oh,
Shit.
Check your fucking chests, you gremlins.
No one has done a check on it before they.
No
just
one
pop it
had. No
open.
one.
I
has really
did
ever
a
checked
detect
chests.
magic check on the chest before I took the gold.
You
from
are
it.
in. You did detect magic. However,
Nat 20, baby.
Nice.
Soft 20.
Pebble,
Dirty 20, but
you pop open this chest, and you have just the thought process of hearing and feeling the click to jerk your body off to the left as you miss the toss of what looks to be, now that you're looking into it, it was essentially a dagger that was rigged up to some kind of like rubber launch piece, like a slingshot almost, to shoot out. So you have missed a dagger to essentially what would be your like chest area with how short you are.
okay.
And you look in there. And roll me a d20 and a d6.
Got it.
Ooh.
Because you did not get stabbed.
Nope.
You get the extra loot this time. A 15 and a 6. A 15, you pull out a string of beautiful, shining, snow-white pearls that you can only imagine have been stolen. And just for the reference, these, off top of your head, from what you've seen on, like, expensive rich people's necks while hanging out with Theo, probably fetch a pretty penny. And with your d6, you go to the actual page that I require for your d6.
I have a shiny.
You have a shiny.
I know Pebble likes shiny.
Feel better like shiny.
I have a thing for shiny.
Don't say it like that.
You find a pot of war paint.
War paint.
Pot of war paint.
I'm gonna drink it.
No. Thinking about it, but that would be something that she would give to Theo. Why is it just a pot? A pot of war paint?
It's like that blackish gray that people would like put around their eyes and stuff when they're wearing like the mask, like raccoons.
Yeah. Interesting.
Pot of war paint.
Interesting.
The Affleck light turning on and off is killing me.
Yeah, it turns on and off whenever he feels like it. Was there anything else in the chest?
Aside from like a bunch of junk, like old scraps of clothing, like pieces of leather, nothing really of notice. Those were the two big things. You can only assume that somebody hid the string of pearls in there as their like share of the loot.
Oh. What about the books?
The books?
I want the books.
A lot of them seem to be water damaged, disgustingly, ridiculously mistreated over the years. Moffat, you can just you just feel yourself crunching up at this. You don't know what's going on. You can sense the
I just feel
broken
a cold wind on my neck.
There's something wrong in there.
There are about two that are salvageable. They just appear to be one of them just seems to be a basic history book about Oradon itself. And the other one just seems to be a book of fairy tales.
I want both. And I want to start
have
reading
both.
a book of fairy tales.
Are you just going to like pop a squat on like that broken in half table that's probably half popped up and read the book?
Yeah! I want to read a quick little story.
Cool. You read a off rendition of Goldilocks in the Three Bugbears?
Oh. That's good.
The off-brand ending, however, is the fact that she ends up forcibly adopted in the end.
Forcibly adopted.
She was kidnapped?
No. But instead of like getting all pissy at her the final time, they're just like, okay, yeah, this is our kid now.
Oh, okay.
That's like
Oddly-
Puss in Boots.
Just like Puss in Boots. Yeah.
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 That movie's so good. If you haven't watched it, by the way, go
It is
watch
so
the
good.
Puss in Boots
So
movie.
good.
Never seen it, sadly.
It's so fucking good.
The new
man.
one is so good.
Can I look down at the guy and I'll just like squat and I'll be like, listen, hey, do you happen to know, why the fuck it was like us and not just like anybody else? Cause like, I mean, like I got shit to do, you know.
Well, you see, you are you're a tiefling. Like a
Yeah.
yeah. You're like a rarity.
Yeah, but what about me? I feel like you have no excuse for me.
You listen. I don't call the shots here. You killed the man that called the shots here.
No, okay. No, I don't. That's not an acceptable answer in this circumstance.
Listen, I don't know. You think that I looked at you and I went, that'll make me some bank.
You're gonna
No!
Well, for some of you, and he's going to look over at Roger. We were gonna ransom you,
That was a
and for some of
idiotic
you,
idea.
shh, I didn't make the idea. I'm just here for the money. And for some others of you, it was just we were just gonna take all your shit and decide if you were worth actually trying to call home and ransom you off as well.
Oh, I hate being fucking stolen from. God damn it!
I'm my
I'm
family
just
is
triggering poor
pretty
Calypso
broke,
with this.
so I don't know what you're. I'm literally just a person.
I don't know.
Can you look at me and see
I
any
am
value?
actively looking at you. You are like a child.
I am 18.
You are built like a twig.
Now,
If
that's
if
just
I
kinda
breathed
mean.
on you wrong, you would die.
Hey,
He's getting
shut
aggressive.
your fucking mouth. How was that?
Jesus.
He's not.
You think
technically
I make
wrong.
the fucking shots? I did not look at all of you and go, yeah, that looks about right. I looked at my boss. Well, my boss, not the boss, not Cass. Because I looked at my boss,
The
and
dead
he
one.
went, "Oh, this is a different one."
Oh, okay.
How many bosses do you have? You've listed like 4 in this one conversation.
Well, you got to do with it, like the head of here. He's not here.
Where
And
is
then
he?
you got Cass.
Okay.
Cass is off doing fuck knows what. I don't fucking know where my boss went. My boss's boss is probably eating ass in that rain at this point. I don't fucking know what he's doing. My boss, I don't know. Dude just left. Somebody war screamed and kicked open a door, and he told us to deal with it and dipped.
On that note, Pebble's also going to do the same exact thing, kick open the door and be like, guys, I found a book!
Oh shit!
You see?
Shut up.
See how this is gonna get you in trouble?
I feel
Again?
like I feel like we're not that big of threats. Just like
I
me
going
personally, I bring down the level of threat in this group like at
You're
least
built like a
20%.
child.
Yeah,
You are in fact a child.
I'm not.
Hey, okay, so like, let's just tone down this negative self-talk. First of all, we're gonna like put a spin on that. Put that away. Just
Okay.
like tuck it in your pocket. Don't do that
Yes,
again.
sir.
You just shut the fuck up. Roger, hey, big man, all that. You just take care of this guy, I guess.
I will.
Yeah, okay. Nobody asked. Where everybody at? Hey, hello?
I got
New
a book!
friends? That's sick. I love those.
I also
Weird.
have pearls. I found these.
Beautiful. They
Could I
fit
do-
you. Awesome.
Oh, thank you. I don't want to keep them. I'd like to try to find who they
What did
actually
you say,
belong to.
Siri?
Oh, okay.
I have pearls!
Okay.
I want to
thought I misheard
return
you
them
for a
instead of
second.
wear them.
All right.
Their owner
we're
might be
gonna-
kind of like.
Oh,
Just a reference.
well, still, I'd like to try to find, and if I find, maybe if they're dead, I'll just, like,
put it on top of their grave and give him a little pat, like, I
Solid.
found it.
Good
Do we
plan.
want to grab the book from the weird demon summoning room?
I was gonna say, I need to go back to the demon room real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gamer.
I have a thing I want to do in there.
Oh, what are we doing?
How do I use my features and traits? Because I have one called research, and so
Oh,
I
shit!
can
You
attempt to learn or
simply-
recall a piece of lore.
We have the same
What was that?
background.
Sick.
So, this book is technically a piece of lore, but if you cannot read the language that's inside of it,
Oh, I'm talking about the symbol on the ground, the blood. I want to
ow!
Ooh.
You will
like
attempt.
Moffat bends down. Okay. She like rubs it with her finger in between her fingers and is like, "What the fuck?"
With blood. It's very obviously blood, homegirl.
Well, I'm just making sure.
It doesn't tell you that you have to make a roll for that.
Yeah,
It doesn't give you specifics.
it does not. It
It
says
says
your
you
DM
attempt.
might roll. Yeah. Do you want me to just roll like a d20?
I want you to... Sheet. Do I want you to roll me for this? Attempt to recall a piece of lore. Yeah, just give me another history check, home dog.
Oh, not
Another
again.
nat
Okay.
one. Here we go.
Please.
Oh,
Not
no.
one, here we go.
No. Come on.
Shay, off topic. Shay, you got a nat 20 earlier, right?
Yeah, they did.
Yes.
Then you now have 2 inspiration.
Oh,
Hog.
Ooh,
Every time you roll a nat 20, you gain an inspiration.
fuck yeah.
Amazing.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So Shay now has 2.
we got dirty 20.
I got 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Here's my
My
pencil.
You having spent most of your time with your nose buried in books, especially in the Library of Eternals, you spend a good time in the upper section, which is mainly books about general history, how to learn things, like how to learn how to do basic things, like bookkeeping, histories, maths. There's nothing really about magic up there, but there is a lot of books about gods. And more specifically, you can seem to relate this to, it's not exact. It looks like a crude rendition of somebody trying to summon the fire god. But it is, and you look at this and you're just like, how did you fuck this up? It is so horribly drawn out. It is missing at least 6 runes. There's just like, there's missing 6 runes. It doesn't even look like they tried to place components where there should be summoning components. It's just sad. But it was definitely somebody making the attempt to speak to / summon an entity of the fire god.
Interesting.
Nifty.
Okay.
Is the book like
I stand. Oh,
You're good. You go.
oh, sure. Oh, I was just gonna say, like, I stand up and I turn to the other 2 and I was like, these people are really dumb. That's it.
Oh, you don't
Look
say.
dumb.
Is the book on like a podium lectern type thing?
Yeah, it's on like a
Oh, okay.
lectern.
Can I roll to see if it's like booby trapped? So I find that a little suspicious. I feel like if we try to take it, there's going to be a trap of some sort.
I mean, it's been closed. Sable would have to close it to see the front cover, but you can
Okay.
if you want.
Would that be investigation, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Can I have advantage because of my background?
Yes. I will give you that. That does fit.
Quit licking my knee, homie.
What?
I said that to Roger.
Oh, okay.
Get him out of there. Get Bagel out of there.
Who wants my popcorn?
Bagel's hungry.
What the dog
A
doing?
19. What are they doing? A 19. Homeboy, this thing is not booby trapped.
Okay. I figured, but I thought
It's
I
like
would
a
check just in
shittily.
case.
So the lectern itself is like a shittily. Like they took scrap wood from around this fucking place and hammered it together shittily just to like function.
Okay. One of y'all
So,
want to
yeah.
grab the book, or do you want me to take it?
I'll take it.
Okay.
Sable
Hey,
doesn't
what's your
say
name, by the
anything,
way?
just picks up the book.
Actually, Theo, what languages do you speak? Because I closed out of my window and I can't fucking get it back up fast enough to fix this.
Common, Thieves' Camp, Elven, and Sylvan.
Okay, you
Thieves'
read
Camp
either.
buddies. Hell yeah.
Big vibes. You can't read it either.
I can't read anything.
You're a
Dyslexic.
little illiterate.
Illiterate. You never went to school?
I love illiteracy.
Alright, okay. Sable, you now have the suspiciously bound book with the initials of LS carved in the front.
Little Shit's book. Got it.
Little shit.
Book of little shit.
Shit. Alright.
Are we
else?
adjourning?
What are we? Were you all gonna
Meeting
join
back?
everybody back?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least.
What'd you guys scrummage around?
Demon book, demon altar, summoning area thing.
Demon book?
Okay.
Really?
Well, I don't know if it's a
Maybe
demon,
don't
but
do those.
it
It's
looked like a
okay.
demon,
They were really
but I'm
stupid
not
and didn't
sure.
know what they were trying.
Oh.
They were trying to summon a fire god, but it wasn't correct at all.
There's a god for
People being
everything. Shit.
stupid while summoning things is a little more concerning than people being smart at it in some cases.
This is true. Sometimes you want people to be stupid at things. You never know when it can be handy.
It's just like a
Anyways.
book.
I found a book too.
You can read?
The fairy tale book, right?
It's a fairy tale book. It's on Goldilocks and the Three Bugs.
3 bugbears.
Bugbears.
Three Bugbears, sorry.
What's the game plan? Probably get out of here soon.
The game plan is to do your mom and then leave.
Shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
sick. Fuck. Jesus.
Janice
Oh.
is giggling at that shit.
Holy shit.
Sable
probably
rolls
say-
her eyes.
Yikes.
We need to stay here for the night, but once it turns day,
No, we're gonna stay the fuck here. No, we ain't.
There's
Shit.
a-
We need to
it-
stay somewhere else.
Were you listening to the demon summoning book? In the
It didn't
demon
work.
summoning room?
Why would you want to
This
stay in
night
a room that
time.
has demons?
we do not
Yo.
need to be in the woods while it's night.
Theo.
Yeah,
You know that guy behind
Calypso.
you that's like asleep?
unfortunately. Yeah.
He's conscious. He's shittily trying to crawl away. like I'm talking like
Someone kill that
army
man.
crawl.
No, don't kill him.
There's his gun.
I'm
Sable
talking, like,
pulls back
army.
out her sword and starts walking towards him.
Hey, maybe time up. You know, we just gotta time up.
Can Theo just like grab him by the back of his shirt and like drag him back to the group? He woke up.
Do you want to give me like a strength check?
Absolutely. This is gonna go horribly. Just flat strength.
He's gonna keep crawling and you're just gonna fall down and be dragged along with him.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
A 2. Excellent.
Theo, Theo, in your decision to grab this man by the back of his like weird bandana collar thing that he's
I
gotten
just
around
pull
his
it
neck
off.
now. No, you grab onto it and he yanks forward to go another like bit forward. 'Cause he wasn't looking at you. He was just trying to crawl away. And you fall on top of him and you are now hitting him to the floor essentially. Unintentionally. But like he's technically prone, dude. You can't really fail a roll like that.
I caught
So-
him.
I got him.
Good
Oh,
job, Theo.
Theo, do you have a new boyfriend?
I'm gonna kill you.
Okay. Can you like ask him if he wants to? If the dude you're pinning down wants to be my friend?
No.
Please?
No.
Please?
No.
Pretty please?
Can't you
No.
just ask yourself? We're in the same room.
This is true. I would, but then Azel went muted.
I want to make a note that, like, when everybody in the room was just like, do you really want to be in the room with a demon? Calypso went,
Yikes.
Calypso's not a demon. He's just tall and cool.
Calypso is the
is a
tallest one of the
prince.
bunch, I think.
Isn't
Built
it like
different.
Calypso and then Janice?
I like
yeah.
the tallest people, yeah.
Unless, how tall is Sable?
Let me see what I put. I want to say 5'11".
Oh, okay, so like same height as Janice. Actually, a
Okay.
little taller.
Theo's 5'6".
You got the
Yeah,
tall people,
5'11".
Yeah.
and then the short asses.
I'm
We don't have any mid-range people. We have short and we have tall.
'Cause Janice,
Yeah.
Janice is like 5'9", 5'10". She's tall.
I'm built different. I'm like a tiny cannonball. That should
Just
be an
throw you.
attack move we do. Tiny cannonball.
Tiny
Pebbleball.
cannonball. I
Gamers,
like it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I need like 5 minutes.
that's fine.
Okay.
We can take
Yeah,
a short
okay.
break.
The husband is home. You can RP to your heart's content, but if you have questions, just like save them for when I return.
Sick. I gotta take the
Okay,
dog out anyway.
cool.
I will be right back.
The dog has
Hey
to piss.
guys,
The
Yeah.
dog
Yeah.
always has to
I'm making character cards for everybody.
Oh,
So basically like little cards that have everybody's names on them.
so
I can
cute.
categorize what people look like, how tall they are, like, as we get information. So, because I missed a lot when we were playing last time, I kind of didn't hear everybody's things. Do we think that we could like type up something small and send it in like chat?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
can also send you
Is
all
it
the
like-
Janice art. Well,
Oh my
the
gosh,
Janice-
if everybody wanted to send a picture, that would be sick as hell.
I
Hang
can send
on.
you
I
like
have to make new
I have
I can-
several
Theo.
Janice
I will do that right
pictures.
I quite literally, if you want an adorable photo, I have Pebble in their PJs.
Aw.
Which is currently what the icon is right now on D20.
where are we sending it at? Just like you or
Maybe
I'm sending the art to you because I've already
Maybe
sent it
in
the chat.
art?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a new pic crew of Theo.
Let me see if I can
Not the
find.
one from the fucking Minecraft server.
So there's one baby. One of the baby.
Oh.
There's the other baby. Pebble and PJs. There you go.
Is it the toe collector art?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
It's kind of my favorite right now, I'm not gonna lie, Pebble and PJs.
I should talk to Toe at some point, see how they are.
She's just a fan of dinosaurs. Is it because I like dinosaurs? Yes.
What kind of information do you want to know? Just like name, height, class, stuff like that?
Yeah, eye color.
And where do you want us to send that stuff to?
You can send it in general.
I'll ping you for it. Ping. God damn, Sable's
she's
hot.
so
What the
cool.
fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What
No,
the
Sable
fuck?
is fine.
I did not know she was this hot.
I am honestly not surprised.
I am a little bit.
I'm not
Listen,
surprised.
Listen,
Dark and mysterious
listen.
woman in the corner. That's kind of hot.
You have to understand the description that Shay gave us last time. We were kind of all like, "Oh, okay, nothing much." No.
I, for the record, never thought nothing much.
I don't know what you mean. I don't know what my brain was thinking, but this bitch is hot, and in my heart, I'm secretly like she would be my girlfriend. And I'm just this is gonna become my new best friend again. Another friend to add to the collection.
I'll send it.
She's
in.
gonna be Yasha vibes.
We
I
are
get
friends,
that.
Siri.
What?
Against my better judgment. Our characters are friends against my better judgment.
You and me?
Pebble and Theo.
Yeah, they're kind of like the troublesome duo, truth be told.
They're funky though.
They're very sweet. Pebble loves everybody. There's no way you can tell Pebble that people don't love her.
Theo drags Petal into petty crime.
Yeah, that's kind of honestly all you do, I think. Is
That's not all Theo does. He does other things on occasion.
like what?
Petty crime.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Bullying people.
Mm,
Oh my gosh, so cute.
Oh, I just was sketching Roger actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I love him.
I made him a silly little guy.
Okay. You made
He's
it
so
Yeah,
cute.
this little guy.
mm.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. I was having a hard time keeping up last time.
I'm so glad we didn't do like any RP then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
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 Players, I'm so glad that we are not doing any RP. What's happening?
No, last time I'm so glad we didn't do like any.
Why?
Because I wasn't
Oh, 'cause
able to
you're-
keep
you're-
up.
Yeah. I know, that was kind of good.
It all worked out. The
Okay,
dog
Theo
is
is
still
currently-
missing. Oh no, he's back!
Theo is currently sitting on a man.
I just sat down.
I know. Okay, I'll go get it.
Get yourself. God damn.
You were up.
Damn.
Shit.
So
homie.
Theo,
Meow.
how's your new
Um,
friend?
Shay wants your name, height, eye color, hair color.
Okay, my name is Chris.
No.
Um,
Close up.
Just like in
Uh,
chat.
Oh, okay.
Theo's just, I guess, holding him down so he can't escape.
Oh, you're just like sitting on this dude. Like
Yeah. It's
He
not the
really
weirdest
does-
thing
he's-
done.
he's really just hanging out. Like he's kind of confused and terrified. He sees his buddy, who's actively just turn my camera back on. He's actively just like standing or sitting there handcuffed, and he just shakes his head no, and his buddy's like, okay,
You have an extra set of handcuffs, Rabbit?
Rabbit.
Oh, Rabbit's not.
Rabbit's-
Rabbit's getting tea.
Rabbit is
Rabbit
not
is
in the
busy.
room.
In
I'm gonna
fact, I'm
assume they
coloring my
don't
hair.
then.
Not right now, but
I have an explorer's pack, right? Assuming
Yes.
I do somewhere.
do.
Can I just like use the length, like a bit of the rope from that to just tie this dude up?
you may.
Great. Do I have to roll for that or?
Yeah, give me a survival check to see how good your knots are. See how breakable they are. They're some pretty sturdy knots.
Also like to do a lovely thing to the sleepy man. I'm gonna walk up to him and be like, "Hello, my name is Pebble. What's yours? And also, would you like to be my friend?"
Pebble,
He's
we've
going
been
to
over
look at you.
this.
Eyes wide, and he just shakes his head no.
What if I said please?
He still shakes his head no.
Okay, well, you know what I will do is I will sit him up so he's sitting, and I will sit down next to him and be like, "You know what? When I'm in a bad mood, stories help. So I'm gonna break out the book I just had and read him the story of Goldilocks." And then
This feels like a torture method.
3 bugbears. Okay, so you are Theo. You are sitting on top of this dude. Pebble is now next to you, about to start reading Goldilocks and the Three Bugbears to this dude who looks absolutely confused about what is popping off right now. But
I want him to be my friend. I can't have the man be my friend if you're sitting on top of him.
Sounds like a skill issue. Theo moves.
I could
That's a
easily
skill
roll
issue.
you. I can easily pick you up and throw you across this room.
You are like 2 feet tall. What the fuck are you talking about?
I could drag you off of him. Do you want to throw down? Don't think I won't. I will attempt.
The guy that's handcuffed right now, that's next to Roger, is gonna go, so, like, are you gonna arrest us? Or are we just gonna chill here till my boss comes back? Or...
That's what I was trying to figure out. What's the game plan?
You are currently arrested.
I know,
Well,
you've read
you're
me
not
my
laughing.
rights. I appreciate that.
I personally, cop guy, Roger, I believe.
Yes.
If you're taking someone into custody arrest, you also need to transport them into custody as soon as possible. You can't hold them because then that counts as kidnapping and you're holding them captive.
More laws that you break because you killed a man.
I didn't kill anyone.
I did.
Truth be told, I'm going to stand up and point to the dude that Roger killed. I think the man who's here dead. I would like to beg to differ.
I simply put him in a situation where Theo then killed him, but in self-defense.
Classic cop move.
It was really not self-defense, but okay.
Also, how are you going to transport now 2 awake people to wherever you need to go?
Oh, I can carry one.
Well, yes, I assumed that you would help me, because then you would get a pardon from the
Why
king.
would you why would
The
we be
king!
pardoned?
Well, because of this whole situation, especially you scare me.
I
Which
do?
one? Oh.
I scare you?
Yes.
Can you
Why?
Can you
How many times
reevaluate
have-
your thoughts for a second? I know
You're a baby.
I know you're like shorter than me, but I feel like that's the only advantage I have in this situation.
Roger,
Yes?
roll me a history check.
Okay.
Calypso takes a sandwich out of his bag and just starts eating it.
Holy shit! He has snacks.
Oh, you
Yes,
guys want a
yeah.
sandwich?
Do you have a sandwich?
One.
I
Yeah.
haven't
What kind
eaten
of
in like
sandwich?
14 days.
I got a lot of fish-related items in here, but I got more if you guys like. I got like salami.
Just tell
I
me
think
what
I
your
got
roll
some
is
ham.
when you get it done.
Oh, could I have salami, please?
Yeah, I got
I
peanut butter.
I think I can eat any of those.
Is anyone allergic to peanut butter before I pull one of these out?
I don't know.
Wanna find out?
Alright.
The dude
I
that
think I
Affleck was, or that Theo was sitting on, just goes, I mean, just like, please don't feed me a PB&J.
No peanut butter? Alright, I got you. Alright.
I need to check
Don't
Janice's
start
sheet
passing out sandwiches.
to see if she's allergic to peanut butter because I feel like I gave her that.
Roger.
I got a 20.
Oof.
Yikes.
Oh no.
Oh, God bless.
One of
We
these
hate it when the
days.
cop rolls a nat 20.
She has no allergies, by the way.
For now.
Present.
But no. I don't know if Pebble has allergies. I just know that there's certain things I can't eat. And I don't know what those are.
I specifically wrote in Janice's allergy section of no allergies, and then in parentheses, peanut allergies are for the weak. So.
That's very fair. That's very
Which
fair.
makes me wonder why you didn't give it to her.
I know,
considering how
like-
you talk about her.
Yeah, she should have a peanut allergy.
Do I need to like roll like a con thing to see if I can eat
It's
said
butter.
sandwich?
It's peanut butter and you're a rock.
I think you're alright.
You'd
I
probably be
don't
fine.
know. I don't know what things Pebble can and can't eat.
I'm gonna
Probably-
look at Moffat. Hey, you want
She's
a
been eating
sandwich?
rocks this entire time.
Like
Moffat,
sandwiches?
Moffat looks surprised that you are offering her food, and she just kind of quietly shakes her head and pulls out a book and starts
Can I
flipping
have
through
just
it.
3 pieces of bread?
Right. got. Oh, hold on. I think I got a loaf of bread in here. Hold on.
What? How much is that a bag of
I
holding?
have a bag of holding.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm rummaging around in there. And I pull out just a loaf of bread. Yeah. You got.
I just have 3 pieces.
Yeah. Just.
Are you able to cut it or?
There's
There
your
you go.
suspicious answer.
Sweet,
Roger.
thanks.
It's already sliced.
Hey,
Like,
big sword. You like sandwiches?
What was that?
It was to Sable.
Ah,
Stable size.
I.
Theo makes
You
a
just
bread
let me know.
sandwich out of the 3 pieces of bread and eats it.
It's a bread sandwich.
It's like
Um,
vegan Big Mac.
Roger, if
He's
you were
like-
to look around as well, you do see that there are plenty of both broken and decrepit carts, as well as a few like fresh, functioning-looking carts outside these busted
Oh.
windows that you can see.
Okay.
You don't see any horses, but you've got no idea what they've been doing with these horses either.
Okay. I am going to look out at the cards and then look at Theo. Theo,
Yeah?
can you pull a cart?
I'm pretty sure I'm out of wild shape, so probably not. No.
Okay.
Don't you have two?
Then we
I
are
only
going
have-
to
I'm
load.
pretty sure I only have one
Wait,
because it's,
I can wild shape.
Pebble can.
Oh,
Pebble can
Um,
wild shape. I just remembered.
okay.
Pebble wild shaped is something that can pull a cart.
I
Oh,
don't
can do
know.
it
I mean, there's a
twice.
boar.
I lied. I
or
can
a
do it
wolf.
again. I can do it twice.
So if you, I will talk to Urdosa, I think your name is, and I will see if she will pardon you for this theft that you did earlier. If you help me transport these prisoners.
I can be a camel.
Even if she didn't pardon me, I'd still escape. How many times have y'all detained me and I got out?
Yes, but at least it'll be legal this time.
Legal this
Bargaining with
time.
cops. Sucks.
Unfortunately,
have a deal?
I get hassled by the cops a lot.
I just don't want to.
You know what? Why
I'll say
not?
hi.
And
Why
you
not?
might even get a reward. Reward.
Sure.
Wonderful. Come on. And so he's gonna start trying to pick up this dude.
He gets to have a reward because he can turn into a horse?
Yes.
What
Is there
about
anything about
all
a
of
horse?
us?
Well, if you come with me, then you might get a reward as well.
Pebble should get a reward because she can also turn into a horse.
Yes, you are helping.
Sable Sable starts helping pick up
Good.
that guy.
The one that's like just tied on the floor?
Yeah.
Rope dude?
Yeah.
Pop off. Roger, the one that you got handcuffed kind of just doesn't hesitate. He just kind of stands up. At this point, he's just kind of accepted his fate. He's also still scared of Calypso.
I need all 3 prisoners, if you do not mind.
Sable, the guy with the rope also just like looks at his buddy that's get cuffed and just like stands up a little terribly, as he had been asleep and is still not fully like conscious of what he's doing apparently. And he's also tied with rope, so
Do we
he
want-
struggles
do we
to
need
get up.
Do we need to bring like the corpses back too, or
I wouldn't say so.
And there's still
Oh,
one guy that's like knocked out on the floor that Calypso downed. He's still
I need
very much
blood.
alive, but he's just KO'd.
I'll get him.
Thank you.
I'll just pop him up. Just pop him up over my shoulder.
Big strong man. You don't have to
So
roll for that.
strong.
You are so
Pebble
strong.
applauds.
Thank you. I finally don't have to roll to be strong with Calypso. Thank you, God.
So I lead them out to the good cart.
Cool. There is the best cart, and the best way to get out is down at the very bottom of the map. Right here. Down.
what do I turn into?
Ooh, what are you gonna turn into? Wait, you can turn into cooler things than I can, can't you?
Can. Yeah.
Oh, boo!
Hmm.
Can't you just become
Well,
regular
I'm
ass
gonna be a
horses?
horse.
I could just be
Horses
a
are
regular
cool.
ass horse, but I feel like it would be funnier if I turned into like a moose or something.
Well, then you be a moose.
Yes.
Simply because he told you to turn into a horse.
Yo,
You're not turning
moose,
into a horse.
moose are deadly, man. I don't fuck with moose.
Yeah,
Moose-
so true.
Listen, I
Pieces!
would. If I had
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna
ability
be a
to turn
moose.
into any of Affleck's things, I would. I just don't have that ability to do it.
Theo, you stand out in front of this cart and you wild shape into this moose.
Moose bitch.
Why a
Do you
moose?
even need my help if you're gonna be a moose?
I can't talk as a moose.
You can nod
You
your
can
head
nod
and
and
shake it.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Bubbles to help moose Theo.
Do you need
I
my
should-
help?
I should be fine. Should be.
So you just shake your head no
Nisa's
then.
stat. Yeah.
Okay.
Nisa's stat. They have 18. I should be fine.
Bubble, you can watch the back of the card. How about that?
Ooh, like the stars.
Well, yes, just
Who's
make sure that
driving?
we're not
I have to
being
ask.
followed.
Who is driving?
Probably me.
Not Janice.
Pebble
I would
doesn't
probably
need cars,
try.
right?
Give me cart placement. Roger is up in the front. There can be two
Yeah.
people up front. Two people can technically be in the driver's
Anyone
seat.
want to be with this fucking bootlicker?
I'll point to Sable
Ooh.
and then point next to me.
Sable will nod her head and sit next to you.
Someone listens to him.
Only one person.
I got questions.
Sable
for
gives you a dirty look.
Did you draw that art for Sable?
No, of course not. No,
Okay.
I'm no artist.
I was about to be like, bro, that's fucking beautiful. What the fuck? Shit.
That
She
is
just has a Pinterest addiction.
that
That's
is
fine.
what she looks like, except for she's a high elf, so she has the long ears.
Okay.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
I
Alright, so
wish
it's
I
Roger
could draw
and
like
Sable
that.
up front.
Same.
Pebble in the back. Is everybody else just kind of cramped in the middle?
How long? I'll look over at Roger. How long is it gonna take us to get wherever the fuck we're going?
Well, depending on where we are, I need to get my bearings.
Because I'm looking at this cart, and I'm looking at our group here. I don't think I'm gonna fit in there.
You're saying you're too thick?
I'm a
yeah,
moose,
actually,
right?
that's you know.
You are a moose.
Could someone ride on my back?
I mean, they block Roger's view.
Oh, who cares about him?
That sounds like exactly up Calypso's alley.
Calypso wants to ride someone.
Before I get in the car, can I look around to see if I can get my bearings? of where we
Yeah, give
are?
me a perception check.
Please, oh god. It's 18.
18?
Okay.
Roger, you have actually been through this area plenty of times. You've walked past this exact place, with them before.
Okay.
So you are well aware of how long it's take to get back home. It's gonna take you like only an hour, as long as Theo's not like a slow moose.
Okay.
Reasonably paced walking from Theo will get you there in about an hour.
I'm gonna walk as obnoxiously slow as possible. No, I'm joking.
It should be an hour.
I mean, I'm just. Is it like an open cart?
Yeah, there's like a canvas roof to it,
Okay.
but there are walls that appear they're all open.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, I'll
big
just-
enough to hold at least 8 people.
Oh, okay. Shit. I'll just hunker down a little bit. I'll make it. Yeah.
Sit on the
Okay.
floor.
Yeah, I'll sit on the floor. Crisscross
How are we doing
applesauce.
how are we getting the prisoners in there then? That's like 11 total,
Shit,
isn't
you're
it?
right.
Prisoners.
Hey,
Well-
You got 3 prisoners.
If we
There's-
take 3 people out because Theo, Roger, Sable, they're in the front of the cart, we do have enough
Okay.
space for 3 more
Yeah.
people.
Okay.
That's true.
8 people inside, 2 who are in the
Okay.
driver's seat, and then 1 of the Mies who is pulling.
Pebble, you can turn into a horse and then let Calypso ride you. That is also an
Hey, don't just say that without her consent. What the fuck?
I'm saying it as a question.
That didn't sound like a question.
Right.
There was
This-
no
this
question
Didn't
mark.
sound like
This
one.
is probably a big enough cart where you guys will survive.
I'll make it. And don't worry about it. I'll make it. It's fine.
It's the card is bigger than what it looks like on the map. That's just a shitty horse card.
4 tiny people.
Listen,
Yeah.
I've been in carrier ships smaller than this. It'll be fine.
I've been in prison cells smaller than this.
Oh,
I live in an
Okay.
attic.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
that sounds like something to unpack. Okay.
we can do that during the car ride.
Okay.
Oh, oh no.
Sick.
Not bad.
All right, let's go then.
Dick.
I'm ready. I like rewards.
Hazel's in the fucking
Rewards are-
Ohio.
Oh.
We
I'm
lost-
alive.
Oh.
Zach is just in the kitchen area.
Ah.
Mhm.
I see.
Oh, tell him that I'm coming for his man.
Siri says that she's coming for your man.
Yep.
The response was, "I know people," and she doesn't want to risk that.
So
What's she
Janice
gonna
is
do,
gonna
stick the Pinkertons on her?
Janice is gonna sit next to Calypso as per usual,
Nice.
and
I got
she's gonna pull out her little book from her stupid fucking backpack, and it's just like a leather bound black book, but it has a bunch of pages sticking out, like annotated is what it looks like, and she's just gonna hold it and then keep it very close to her as she writes in it.
Calypso will take a seat. Like he's not sitting like on one of the benches. He's like sitting like on the floor, but his back's up against the bench, so his head won't hit the fucking ceiling. And he's gonna start playing his little lute, which is strapped to his
Nice.
back. He's gonna like bring it around. He's gonna be like, an hour's worth. Let's go. I got this. He's gonna start playing.
Playing. Right. You gonna give me a performance check?
Some picking. Oh shit. Are you sure you want to do that?
Give me advantage.
Homie, I don't need it, I promise.
No?
That's confident.
I have a
Confident.
+7 to performance.
The confidence skyrocketing.
22.
Oh, goddamn.
Shit.
I was gonna say, the funnier shit is you're on that one, then you're fucked.
Yeah,
You're like, actually, I'll take that inspiration.
I'll take that.
I'll take it, actually. Alright, 22. You bless these people's ears with your performance. Guys, this is like the best playing you've heard.
Have you guys seen the Owl House?
Yes.
Yes.
It's like Rain from the Owl House. Emily.
Thank you. I know who that is.
Probably better said that he's playing like Ito at the moment because he's on his lute, but still.
Aw.
Having a grand old
Can
time.
Moffat do something really quick?
Yeah.
Alright, so Moffat, hearing this song, kind of remembers something, and she puts the book that she currently has back away, pulls out a different book. She brushes off the top of it and flips it open, and you guys kind of catch a glimpse that in the margins of this book, there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dashes. And she turns to one of the prisoners and is like, "How many days were we out?"
Like 6 hours.
Okay, and so she just makes one small dash and closes the book.
Interesting.
Alright.
That's weird. Anyways.
I'm still a moose.
Iconic though.
Where is our no context spoilers? There we go.
I mean, we could always ask some questions.
Ooh.
I I have a question.
What's your question?
If you could have... if you... Bailey,
Don't
look
do
at me.
this. Don't do this, Janice.
If you guys could have dinner with anyone in the world, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
I'm gonna kill you.
Your mom.
She's
Sick
pretty
burn.
nice, honestly.
Really?
Well,
It's
she's not my
pretty
mom. She's not my mom. I don't know my mom anymore.
Oh.
But she's really nice. She knows how to make bread.
If it makes you feel any better, I don't know mine either.
Well, the whole situation is that I knew my mom for 17 years, and then all of a sudden she wasn't my mom anymore.
Did she just like disown you?
No, we just found out that I was accidentally adopted.
How do you become accidentally adopted?
We were born. So me and my brother were born in the same place, and then they just kind of flipped us, and
Switched at birth.
yeah. So
Do you have a twin?
no. Well, he's born on the same day, but I am not biologically related to any of my family, and I just found that out. It's pretty cool.
What's it like being adopted?
I wasn't for 17 years, and then all of a sudden I was. So
Oh my god.
I mean, it's
I mean, that does answer my question. When did you find out you were adopted?
17 years ago in 2 weeks.
Wait, that means your birthday? Did you have a birthday recently?
I did.
You found it on your birthday?
Mm-hmm.
That's a horrible gift. You need a better gift.
It wasn't too bad.
We're moving
because
naps.
the Great Prophecy can be completed now.
What's that?
What?
The Great
Oh.
Prophecy.
I don't know what that is.
The Great Prophecy that says that the Golden Child is going to be the seventh son of the seventh son.
No, but if it means good things for you, then good for you.
It means good things for all of us, because now that the prophecy can be completed, now we get to know if the world will be destroyed or not.
Oh.
Calypso plucks a string. It's a little bit off. He just goes back to playing.
The only
Theo
response.
is still a moose, so
Theo can't hear shit.
He's a moose now.
Theo's bobbing his head to that theme song from Brother Bear right now.
Yeah.
So
Tell
we're on-
everybody
Yeah.
I'm on my way. I love that one.
Okay, where are you guys from?
Hicatus.
Okay.
Izzle.
Okay.
It's over there. He just
I don't-
points in a random direction.
Oh.
What's it like?
It's nice. It's great. It's a good little. I live on an island technically, but I don't live there anymore. I'm here, so
Well,
Yeah.
duh. Like, I see you that you're here with my own
Yeah. good. Good.
I'm glad you're here because you're kind of cool.
Oh,
Two you play music, and that's also kind of cool.
sick, man.
But what? Someone's stealing my brain cell.
that's me. Sorry.
It's the
Stop!
moose. The moose is eating it.
The cut he's chewing.
You're just stopping to eat grass every once in a while.
What, Theo?
Want me to roll weird? Because I can.
You can't roll weird if you want to roll weird.
Don't roll a
How
weird.
How weird is the moose? 18.
He's pretty
Pretty
weird.
weird.
Some weirdness.
He's a little off.
He's a pretty weird.
He's
moose.
giving. He like turns to like side eye Roger, and just like sticks his tongue out.
Well,
Theo, keep going.
I like Roger. Roger's kind of funny.
For a
especially
guy
when
who
he gets
can be punted, he's very demanding.
You're a 3-foot something rabbit.
Tough talk for someone in goring distance.
Oh god.
Oh.
Damn.
Ooh, foot burn.
No one answered my question except for you, Pebble, so if Calypso or Moffat wants to answer my question.
oh, let Moffat go.
I'm
Moffat,
from
you go.
Cardigan.
Oh
Oh,
no, I think the dinner person question.
Yeah.
oh, Moffat looks. Oh God. Moffat like kind of just stares at you for a second, and she's like, "Anyone?"
Any dead or alive?
I don't know what I want to say. Oh God. She
Facts.
she
Don't tell me-
brushes the
Sorry.
she brushes the book and opens it again to the front page, and on this front page is a mirror, and she brushes her hand against it, and she says, "Atan," and that's all she says. That's all she says. That's all she's gonna give.
Are you doing the thing?
I would like to cast Scry on the Book of Mirrors
Mirrors?
Ooh.
and Reflection.
You cast Scry on this book of Mirror and Reflections, and when you brush your hand over it and you go to cast it, the entire mirror, and everybody can kind of see this, the whole mirror ripples like water.
Ooh.
Will you roll me a flat d20?
Might steal
Please,
this
God. Okay. How do I?
You can just type
Do I do
slash roll and then space d20
slash?
in chat.
Please.
Not bad.
Oh. End of the coin. I feel like I shouldn't give this to you that easily.
Don't.
Okay, don't. Then don't.
Oh no
We
no.
work for it. Give me
I,
some.
I
just-
have a
Oh,
plan.
God.
Okay, that works. For the first time since you've made the couple attempts at casting this, something shows up. The mouth. And are you holding the book like flat to your lap, where everybody else who's in the cart can like see it still?
Yes. Why not?
Everybody, you see the rippling water effect of this mirror give way to showing a misty picture. It is a rolling cave near the sea. You can actively see the waves close to it. There are big, sharp, jaggedy rocks coming off the sides. The entire inside of the mouth of this cave is filled with mist. And something seems to be moving inside of the mist of this mouth of the cave, and the spell cuts out as a figure leaves the cave.
Cute. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, thank you.
You get no details.
Moffat is. Ugh. Okay. Moffat. Oh God. She snaps the book shut and shoves it back in her bag, and like is just wildly spins the bracelet around her wrist, and she doesn't say anything else. She's just spinning the bracelet around. She's just spinning the bracelet around and around and around. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Janice, I think you broke her.
That's not the first time, so.
You've broken somebody?
Maybe.
Damn,
Okay.
bro.
I've also committed many counts of arson.
What was that?
So that sounds
Roger, you can't hear me!
Don't
You're
worry
in the
about it.
front of the
Shut the fuck
cart!
up.
In the front of the car, you can hear shit.
that sounds like something that's normal because Theo does that like every Thursday.
I don't commit arson. I commit.
You're
petty
a
You
theft.
can't talk. You're a moose.
You can't even hear us, fucker!
Roger,
back in the
Roger
park
Pebble says
shenanigan
this, and you're
time.
just like, I didn't know this kid commits arson.
Bro,
Back
Roger's
in the cart
eavesdropping.
shenanigans.
Hey guys, is everybody okay with being in my Be Real?
Oh, yeah!
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm so used to that.
The camera on for this bitch.
Okay,
Be
I'm
real.
taking it.
Okay.
We love a good be real.
Thanks, guys.
Be real
Yeah,
moment.
You're welcome. You're
Of
welcome.
course.
I've been thinking about downloading that because I've seen a lot of TikToks about it recently.
Putting my
You're
camera
fun.
on.
It's really fun.
Maddie has put me in it several times.
That's cute. I love that.
But yeah, I've committed many counts of arson. But it's always on my own house, so it should be fine.
Your house? Like nowhere else? It's just like you. Is it like you wake up, have a nightmare, and you wake up and you're like, oh my god, my house is on fire.
Well, no, I didn't, this wasn't arson, but I did cover my library, in frost when I was like 8.
Oh,
And
that's
then,
not cool.
but I consistently do not know how to do magic.
Oh.
Like, how you guys saw it. Like, it just happens every so often, and I don't know how to do it, and, it's fine.
Well, that's okay, I think. Some people are just late bloomers. With magic, I
Sure.
think.
Yeah. I have been training on how to do magic my entire life, but yes.
That's fine. Some skills are harder than others. So don't doubt yourself.
That's true.
Like how Calypso was bonking you guys earlier about not doubting yourself. We don't do that. You're cool.
I don't know who I would be if I didn't.
If you started doubting yourself,
If I
or if you
didn't
where
doubt
you would be
myself.
without Calypso.
If I didn't doubt myself.
Oh, I thought you were saying like where I would be without Calypso, because I don't know where I would be without Calypso, and now that Calypso's here,
I
I'm
honestly would be probably dead.
Oh,
Nah,
no.
don't downplay. Don't downplay.
No,
I'm still a moose, so I didn't say that. But
I
because
don't even know what you said, man.
L, get better.
well, because I don't
The
know.
disrespect I'm being given today by you. What I want to do so bad is chuck a rock, like a very tiny pebble, flick it at you. Be annoying.
You should hit Roger instead.
Roger.
Ooh.
Yo, we can annoy the fuck out of Roger.
I have so many rocks in my pocket right now.
Actually,
Hang on.
speaking of that, I'm gonna message Roger, and all I'm gonna say is, "Are we there yet?"
No.
She's gonna do it every like 3 minutes.
Oh my god.
Okay, Pebble's going to start also consistently, like perfectly timed, flicking rocks at the back of Roger's head.
As they're talking, I'm trying to talk to Sable. I'm really just trying to ask Sable questions about who they are. If you answer,
What do you say?
like I recognize you. I know I do, but I don't know why. What is your name?
I don't know what you mean.
Well, I feel like I've seen you in the court.
I've never been to court before.
No, not court, but the King's Court, like the grounds. You
just
Gaslighting
shakes
at
her
its
head.
finest.
I forgot the name of the place. Oh no. Where's
The name's Sable City.
So you've never been to Elsedale.
I have once or twice.
Okay, then I maybe have seen you in the King's Guard. Not guard. Garden.
I've never been a part of the King's Guard.
I meant to say garden. You have to forgive me. I'm bad at talking.
She just keeps denying and like almost seems to be just like brushing you off like no.
You don't know what you're talking about, Roger.
As I'm still trying to ask you and like pressure you to tell me something, but every so often you'll be like, it's like this. Look around.
As these little pebbles keep hitting you, Sable turns and tries to catch one, like to like stop it.
Give me a dexterity
Oh, please catch it.
or
That'll be
agility.
so cool.
Yeah, agility.
Yeah.
That'll work. Maybe
What is?
flat dexterity or agility.
Do we have agility
Yeah.
or acrobatics?
It's
Acrobatics is what it is. Yeah.
ooh,
Flat dexterity,
acrobatics.
acrobatics, whatever one of those two you decide.
It's only a 5. Ugh.
You
Only a 5.
You
It hits
accidentally
me
punched
instead.
Roger.
you punch Roger directly in the face.
I slap him.
Jeez.
My
You go, like,
apologies.
slap
On my
this
guitar,
pebble
on my
away.
lute, I go like, point, point, point. Go back to normal.
Why'd
Are
you
you
do
actually
that?
gonna hit him, or do you just want me to give you your consequences anyways?
You can just give me my consequences.
You don't hit him, but you
Okay.
you miss. Like your reflex at that point, you're so distracted by the fact that he's asking you all these questions that he asks you another one right as you go to like smack the pebble. You miss it, so you smack air, and you just like look at them out of the corner of your eye.
Sable's face gets red and like you can imagine like steam coming out of her ears.
What's wrong?
It seems that there are rocks flying at you.
What? He's gonna turn to look inside the car. I'm sure there's like a window, right?
You turn
Yeah,
around
there's-
and a rock hits
I
you
think the
square in
wall's open.
forehead.
I was gonna say
okay.
there's like a piece of fabric separating you guys, and that's about it.
Can I turn it to
good.
lift it to look in?
Janice
You
is
elbow it out of the
staring.
way, and you look in.
Janice is staring directly at you, Roger.
Emma looks like a deer in headlights because she clearly has rocks in her lap and is just trying to hide it with her overalls. It's not working.
I have one hand on the reins, and I'm just gonna point to her. It's like, stop.
You don't have to stop. It's not a crime to annoy someone.
Roger, you feel something flick the back of your head again.
I said stop. I turned to Theo, even though he's a moose.
Throw another one. Throw another one. Throw
Even
another
though
one.
he's a moose.
Someone's gonna like try to perfectly aim, like perfectly at the back of
You're gonna try to
Rex.
perfectly aim this one?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to like
Okay.
perfectly.
This next pebble that you flick stops and hits the ground before it hits him. As if
Oh.
something has smacked it down.
Ooh.
That's unnerving.
Well, spooky.
The back of the cart goes silent.
Sable
Sable witnesses that and is like, oh.
I'm still a moose.
Sable turns back to Roger. So you're a King's Guard. How's that?
It's good. I like what I do. Take
She
great pride in
nods.
it. And I wish someone would give me the respect. I'm looking right at you, Pebble.
I'm gonna like thaumaturgy my voice to be like somewhere else, and like it's not coming out of my own mouth. I'm gonna be like, earn it.
What?
Earn it.
God damn it, Theo.
Everyone looks around like
I'm
"What?
gonna make it
God."
sound like it's coming from Theo.
Theo can't talk.
I am going to like tug on the reins and go, Theo, I swear to fucking goddess.
Muso, what do you think?
Can I try to
kick
I'm
Roger.
assuming the reins are like tied around me, right?
They're not tight at all.
I know they're not tight, but I'm assuming they're tight enough that like if you're holding onto the reins and I move forward with enough force, you would be pulled.
You
You could
probably.
potentially yank him off of there. Yeah. But you have to realize the fact that you are going kind of fast.
Can I just
No, it
stop?
hurt me. I can take it.
Yeah.
Hard break.
Just slows to a halt.
Hit the brakes.
Theo, what are you doing?
He just stays still and he stares at you.
Theo?
Moose, hard side eye from the moose.
Bombastic
Bombastic
Side Eye.
Side eye.
Bombastic Side Eye.
All four of us had the same thought
I'm
at the
writing
same
it in my
time.
How many hours has it been?
It's probably only been like half an hour.
Only half
30
an hour?
minutes.
Yeah.
We've
Okay,
annoyed
that can
Roger
only
this
be-
much.
I can only be a moose for an hour, so
I know.
Okay.
And it only takes
We'll
him
get
an
there.
hour to get back.
No, if he's going super slow like you said he would.
I just
Or
stopped for a
stopping.
second and then I'm going again.
Okay.
You stop, you
Just because
side eye him, and then
side-eye.
you start going again.
I will message Roger, and I'll do it in like a voice that's not Janice's. Like she'll be like a little quirky with it, and just be like, "Earn it again."
And then
Earn what? He says that out loud.
Respect.
She'll message again, and in the same voice, respect? Question mark.
I'm gonna respond back in my brain. I do not need to earn it if I have earned it over the years.
L.
L.
Sable like sees you like making a face and is like, "Are you alright?"
Yes, they're being obnoxious.
I don't know why they torment you so.
I don't either. I think it's just because they don't respect authority. And obviously their parents have instilled that in them. I know, especially Pebble.
Huh?
To be fair, Pebble doesn't have parents. I'm still a moose, so I don't say that, but
Don't talk shit about my parents. Don't talk shit about my parents. They're good parents.
It doesn't exist.
As all this is
Dang.
going on, Calypso is just kind of. He could definitely weigh in on this a bit more, but he's sitting back, and you can't help but notice that he's like, kind of like wistfully smiling at you guys. Like, it's like a lighthearted thing, but he seems to be like thinking about something. He's just observing everything, though.
Does he look suspicious? Sus? I'll say sus.
No, he doesn't look sus. He looks like he's like
He's happy.
reminiscent almost.
Dude's vibing.
God, you see someone smiling and you think they're suspicious.
Yes.
that's why I tell the moose smiles.
I don't trust that.
Oh no.
So are we popping off with the idea about the ring still?
Yes, I forgot. Yeah,
Glad.
What?
Huh?
I have a ring.
Oh, okay.
I'm wearing it.
Always got a ring.
On the finger. Whoa.
Rings on the finger?
Rings
I
on the
can't do
finger?
much other than, guide people. So
Yeah,
get people.
if we're just
around.
like
Alright.
making small talk, we can
Yeah.
just get to the city if everyone's vibey.
Yeah.
Well, after that lovely conversation, you all, after about an hour, you guys end up making it to Elsdale. It is the sun has risen at this point. It's like still peeking over the edges of the mountain, over the corners of the mountain. And you, those of you who are on Roll20, arrive into the main big city center of Elsdale.
Oh shit!
Roger,
Oh, this looks familiar.
You're kind of piloting this cart. Does this look familiar?
Yeah,
How?
looks like Edoray.
Does it?
It do.
I deadass made this up out of my ass.
I love it.
Iconic.
It's
Roger,
beautiful.
you pull up to the front gates where they're like checking everybody in who's arriving, and they kind of see you because you're a little hard to miss in that armor.
Right.
And the city guards kind of just gesture you around everyone.
They don't care that the thing is being carried by a moose.
They don't question it. They gesture you around.
Do they come down and see you?
Oh yeah, well they're gesturing you up to like the front of the line where like they're having all the carriages park in a certain area.
I go up there.
They like gesture you up there with your big old carriage piloted by this moose. They look a little concerned about the moose, but they're not gonna question it.
Go alert the what's her? I keep forgetting her name. Arizona. Go alert Arizona and tell her to meet me in the city square.
Yeah. Or what are you gonna do with the moose?
This is Theo. I'm sure you know him.
I thought you were gonna be a bear. This is a great update. Hi Theo. And then they're gonna run.
Moose gives him the side eye.
Bombastic
Side eye.
The bombastic side from the moose. These two guards run off, and you can just kind of park the thing, with like the actual carriage wherever. They don't let carriages into the main city center. They have them parked outside the walls. But you can park it there, and everybody can get out. And Theo, it's just about in time for your wild shape to end, anyways.
Okay.
I'm gonna look down to the guy that I've been carrying. Is he awake yet?
Yeah, he's like half conscious, but he's probably just like fucked off back to sleep at some point when he realized what was happening.
I'm gonna be like, hey man, hey, what's your name?
He like cracks an eye open, he looks at you and he goes, you first.
Oh, I'm Calypso. And I go to shake his hand, but then I'm like, ropes. Yeah.
He just nods and he goes, yeah, rope.
Name? Get. Name.
Better
Say
not
it's
be
Lucas.
Lucas.
No, it's not Lucas. Lucas is vibing in the corner.
It's Jukas.
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 Lucas.
Dukas. I like Dukas.
Marcus.
It's not gonna be fucking Marcus. You give me a minute, I'm not ready for this.
You're fine. I'm gonna be Enric this campaign. I will always ask people what their name is.
And name and birthday.
His name, he's gonna look at you and just go, it's Toral.
Toro, alright. Hey, I put you in this cart, but you were kind of sleeping, so I'm gonna ask your permission this time. Do you mind if I pick you up and put you on my shoulder like a bag of flour?
I mean, yeah, sure, dude, go for it.
Alright, okay.
Maybe he's into that kind of thing.
So with that consent, I will pick him up and put him over my shoulder like a bag of flour again.
Sable, do you mind taking the other one?
Sable will. Grab him.
And then I have Lucas, and then I'm just gonna lead them towards the city center.
Vibe, Muso, are you no longer a moose?
Given my wild shape wore off, yeah.
Vibe. You are all able to wander out of the cart. So Roger, you kind of enter through the gates, and you seem to have half forgotten the fact that there is currently a mass festival going on.
I have. Ugh.
The city center, this big old log up here, is currently being used as a stage. There are literal dozens of activities set up. People seem to be setting up anything from it looks like a pie eating contest, to a log tossing contest, to like there seems to be like pigs that they're putting out, and so there's like an archery range up. There's something that just says insult contest that somebody's walking by with a sign for.
Yeah.
Like, the city center has been taken over.
Well, shit.
This shit mad cool. What's going on here?
Just a festival.
It's
I'm
Harvest
glad
Fest.
for
What kind
right,
of festival?
Pebble, Theo, you guys know it's Harvest Fest.
I just said I was banned from it as a joke. I don't know if I actually am.
No, you're not.
Janice is visibly like getting more anxious as they enter into this area that's full of people, and like
It's
just,
not busy. It's still the morning. They're all just setting up.
it's still too much. There's too many
Okay.
things going on.
This isn't
Who's
our
gonna
concern
turn
as
to
of right
Roger?
now. We're looking for an orc woman with bandages.
Can I just
Why?
like go home? Do
No.
I have to be here?
Yes. Do you not want
You know
your
where
reward?
You've you know where I live. You could just go to my house.
If you don't come with me, you're not getting your reward.
Oh, lame.
Like,
Same
it
to
to
you,
me.
Pebble.
What?
You follow me, or you won't get your reward.
Who said I was going anywhere yet?
I'm
I
just
mean, I'm
saying.
thinking about it. I'm thinking of wandering off, but like,
Bro, that pie eating contest really got my eye over there.
right?
Fuck. I wonder what kind of pie it is, you know?
Apple.
Apple pie? Blueberry pie?
I don't even think it matters.
I like
I'd,
sweet
I'd
potato
eat some pie.
pie. I like just a slice of pie. Like sweet potato pie.
Moffat nods her head. She's like, I would also like pie.
We
Yes.
can get
I-
you pie.
I don't
I
think
don't
it's
like
gonna be
pie.
any good because it's.
How do we find Orc Lady?
Well, I said meet me in the center. So just let's go there and let's look around. If you see
the
her,
stage is
let me know.
currently not actively in
No.
use, so you can't just
Pebble's
find
gonna
out.
wander up on the stage and act like
Oh
they're
no.
important.
Pebble. Can I
They're just
grab
gonna stand
Pebble
there.
and
They're not gonna really
pull
do
them off?
anything. They're just gonna stand there.
You can try.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
I will attempt.
If that's okay, Siri.
What's this? What?
Can I grab you and just like try and prevent you from going up onto the log?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay. I'm assuming that's a strength check.
Yeah, give me a strength check.
You're gonna try to lift a rock? Go ahead.
Oh yeah, they're like 2 feet tall, aren't they?
I'm
Pebble
like
is.
three. I'm like three.
Pebble's like
and a
3 feet
half.
tall. With that, and you're not fighting it?
Pebble would fight at first and then probably give up because it's Theo.
Okay, then yeah, Theo, you managed to just like lift Pebble back up onto the floor.
This is disrespectful.
This is
You
a
should put me
normal
down. I want to be up there. That's cool.
No.
Please,
No.
No.
please.
Give me all your money and we'll consider it.
I'm broke.
Then I guess you're not going up there.
Pebble's like throwing a baby rage right now over this.
As you guys are all just kind of standing there, it really does not take long for the entire crowd to part for the 4 Kingsguard members rushing out towards where the city center is. If you avert your eyes, if you look, use your eyes to look at the NPC list. Urzona appears to be the green orc lady with bandages over her eyes. She is technically at the front, but she's being led on the arm by a red tiefling with purple eyes. And then there is also following behind a girl with a blue and green eye, purple hair and pigtails, and a high elf with white fluffy hair, blue eyes, a pair of glasses on, and what just looks like to be like a research journal in his hand. And they all just kind of like jog over and are like speed walking to where you guys are. And Urzona approaches, and Cersei's kind of, or the red tiefling kind of just taps her on the shoulder, and she nods and goes, "Roger."
Hello. Sorry to bother you. I totally forgot about the festival.
It's fine. They're not using it right now. You've told me to come down here, and I can't exactly see what the issue is. And somebody, and she promptly elbows her lovely tiefling friend in the side here, and he just, ow. He's got prisoners. She was
Yeah.
great. Lovely. Why?
Well, me and this lovely lot were kidnapped by these 3 men and some other people, which they killed in self-defense. But these 3 are the survivors.
Okay, great. Love to hear the word self-defense. We'll take it. God,
And
it's really a horrible time.
they claim that Cass is their leader.
Like Cass?
Yes.
Okay, you're taking it up with His Majesty. I'm not gonna bring it up to him.
Okay. But I just didn't know what to do with them.
Oh,
Oh no.
Come back.
Muff.
She died.
Deceased.
You said it was Cersus and Urzona. Who else was with them?
Cersus, Urzona, Felicity, and Gale.
Okay.
Calypso
Guys,
wants to make eye
I
contact.
just realized you're in the same room.
Yeah.
I wondered
Yeah.
how you were talking when you were muted. I've been wondering that for so long.
Say, Mike.
I was like, how could this be?
Doesn't make any sense.
You're in the same room. You're in the same
Inception.
room. Got it.
Made
Welcome
it
back.
Time.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Come back.
Weeba.
Muffin, muffin, muffin.
Yeah, but
Okay. No, muted. What were you asking me? For the tiefling? What is
Go
Calypso
figure.
doing to this tiefling?
Oh no, I'm just saying that he's not even making eye contact with any of these people.
Okay.
He saw them coming up and he was just like, he mumbled like fuck underneath his breath, and then he just like won't look at any of them.
Cool.
He looks kind of pissed off.
Looks kind of pissed
These are
off.
all of them to say hi.
Cersus just looks at you and he's just like, "Hi, Pebble." This is like a fucking 6.5 foot tall tiefling. Just, "Hi, Pebble."
But they did help me bring in the prisoners, and I did promise a reward.
Okay, I mean that is fair.
Yes.
And
I know
she's gonna
that's your
kind of
field, though.
Yeah, that is definitely my field. She's gonna kind of motion for Cersus and Felicity to like step forward, and they're gonna walk forward, and they Cersus takes 2 of them from you guys and just by like the backs of their arms so that they can still walk themselves, and Felicity just kind of like sack of potatoes the other one too.
From Calypso.
She's very aggressive with it though. Like she looks absolutely pissed.
I
Which,
say
Roger,
sorry.
this is not surprising.
I say sorry to the guy.
The prisoner that she picked up.
Yeah,
He just looks at you and goes, "It's fine.
I just go. It is what it is, man. Sucks.
Fine."
This
I
whole
like
time, Sable is like half standing behind Calypso.
I'm very tall. You can hide.
Yep.
Where they're like not paying attention to this. Urzona seems very, very concerned at what's happening right now. And she's like, you can tell she's trying to think, but she's got no eyes. There's bandages over them, and she's just like tapping her chin really quick. Okay, take the. How many of them are there? And Cersus goes, "Oh, there's 3. There's three prisoners. Yeah." She was just take the fucking 3 of them and put them in the dungeon for now. We'll deal with them later. Roger, we have problems tonight. Do you not remember this?
You see, I fell down a big hole, and so I suppose it might have knocked some things out of my brain.
This is why we tell you not to leave the walls, sir.
I'm sorry, I was Theo. He points to the child.
You can't blame
She gives
him.
a sigh, and she just goes, "Theo?" She's not looking at you, but she's just like looking at the ground because she
Yeah.
can't fucking see. Did Roger chase you outside the walls?
He wasn't. It was more like he chased me out of the walls.
That's what I said. I said, did Roger chase you outside of the walls?
Well, it wasn't like I was running from. Well, I was running from him, but it was like he was trying to chase me. It wasn't like. I don't know how to explain it.
Did you commit
It wasn't
another
like you
crime?
were leading him out of the wall, right? He was chasing you out of them.
Yeah, he wasn't
Yeah.
leading me out of
Did you
them.
commit
He was
another
just-
crime?
He did.
A little bit.
No, maybe. I don't know.
A little
I did
bit.
hit my head when I fell, so.
I witnessed. I was there.
All right,
No, you
Theo,
didn't.
whatever. I'm going to choose to ignore this openly.
I have done
Why?
nothing wrong ever.
I am going to shh. Because you're causing me enough of a headache tonight, Roger. God damn it.
Tell
Sorry, Arizona.
Roger.
Sorry.
I cough an
This
L
is-
under my breath.
she's like so she's so unaware of how many people are actually right here right now. She just looks at him like where he is in like reference. She puts her hands together and like holds them up to her mouth and just goes, Roger, we have had not one, but 2 assassination attempts on our royalty in the last year.
Yes.
And this is an open festival to all.
Yes.
We are supposed to be everywhere. Everywhere tonight, checking everything tonight. Anyone that walks into the castle walls to get close to our royalty are being checked.
Okay.
You have a job.
I was not checked. This man did not check me.
I don't
think
think
any
any
of
of
us
us were checked.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, how
Wasn't
many of you are there?
being checked.
How many other?
There's
6. There's 6 others.
Cersus is like already like halfway walking away with Felicity, and Gale just looks up and goes, "Oh, there's." He just starts counting, and he's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them, not counting Roger. With Roger, there's 7. And she just goes, "Oh my fucking god."
To be fair,
They
me and
told
Neville
me-
do live here.
Yes, yes, yes. We are well aware that you live here. Okay. Well, we're not checking you unless you walk in the castle gates, and this is the front courtyard, so you are fine. This is the town. If you come into the castle, however, you will be frisked. With your consent.
what?
However, if you
what?
do not consent, you will not be let in, so.
Oh, okay.
Can I lean in closer to Arizona and like whisper in her ear? So there's also Sable. Do you remember her?
She like jolts because she was not expecting you to be like close to her at all, and she's just like, who?
Sable.
Is that it? This is just that name?
Did you give me a last name?
She did give you a last
She
name.
did.
Oh fuck, I can't remember. Me.
History check.
Bailey
History
can't remember.
History check. History check.
Should have written it down.
I should have.
Roll to recall.
Shit. The 2.
You don't remember?
You are pretty certain she gave you no last name.
I was
Okay,
fully
well,
like ready to give you silvery barbs if you passed it.
Sable. Can I just look to Sable and go, "What's your last name?"
Sable doesn't answer.
I swear I recognize her.
Gale kind of looks up at where Sable is, and he tilts his head to the side, and he just goes, I mean, she just looks like any high elf that's been in here.
She doesn't look like any high elf.
She belongs.
Any high. Sure. We can look into this later, dude.
You know, I'm just saying. I didn't know if they were special or. I swear I can't place it.
I mean, you can... Do you think they're special? And now Gale looks confused, and Arizona starts to get a little nervous, and she just looks up at Sable and goes, are you in any like, relation to any of the noble families here? Are you here with somebody? Are you here under somebody's like invitation that we should know about? She's got like a
Sable
vague
shakes her
idea
head
of what
no.
direction Sable is in, but she's like actively looking to listen for any level of response.
Sable shakes her head no.
This lady's blind, Sable.
That's so rude.
Sable knows.
Oh, they said no. They shook their head no.
Oh, thrilling, wonderful. I'm blind.
I can.
She's just very aggressively. It's just I'm blind.
Right. I'm sorry.
Not your
My
fault.
friend doesn't speak a lot, so I was just letting you know.
Okay.
They shook their head no.
Lovely to know that they don't speak a lot. Okay, then if you're not important, then it is fine. This is fine. Roger, you can look into this later.
Fine. Where is
Now-
His Majesty now?
He is probably in his chambers, getting ready. He is due to be downstairs for breakfast, and she's going to tilt right over to Gale and go, "What fucking time is it, sir?" And he just goes, "I don't have a watch on me. I don't have a sundial. It's the sun's rising above the mountains. It's morning." And you can actively tell that this dude is like tired. He's never awake this early. He's not used to doing this. He's got like bags under his eyes, and he's just not ready for this today. She just, God, you're useless. Then she gives him a harsh pat on the shoulder. She goes, "All right. With that being done, I guess you have to go speak to the king. And as for the rest of you, are you joining him, or are you going to stay out here, or?"
Well, he promised us a reward.
Yes, that is for me to deal with, which, I mean, I can deal with that, yes. And she's elbows over in the direction of where Gale is standing, and he takes her by the arm, and she just goes, "All right, then we are all going to go inside. I do not have the manpower to deal with frisking each of you right now, so we are going to play nice. Touch anything. Don't take any weapons out. Don't look at anybody the wrong way."
Yeah, Pebble.
Hey,
Got it?
only
Don't
look
go
at
kicking
doors the
down
wrong
doors.
way, and only
understood.
doors.
I'm going to take your dead silence as a yes. And we're going to take a break there for a bathroom break.
Yay!
Thank you. I was
Theo,
like,
you said you had thieves' cant, right?
I do.
I'm going to respond to that woman. This isn't important, so if we need to take a break, that's fine. I'm gonna respond to that woman. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, you got nothing to worry about from me." But under my breath, you hear the thieves' cant in my words, being like, "Policemen are idiots."
Moffat presses another button on her mace, and it folds up neatly and goes into her pack.
Very
Thank you.
cool.
Alright, bathroom break time. I'm going.
Bathroom
I
break.
love portables.
Damn.
Big man.
An L for him.
Big L. He really loved his wife, though. And then he turned into an asshole.
I miss my wife, Tails.
Miss
Miss
my
her
Mr.
a
wife.
lot.
I'll be back.
I'll be
Near
back.
the 8th moment.
That's
Don't
what-
say a Henry VIII moment.
I like your shawl, Jay. It looks really warm.
It's really nice.
Penis.
Out of
Penis.
focus.
It's a bear.
That's a bear?
Bear?
Holy shit! Oh my
Oh
gosh!
my gosh.
Cute.
It got so much better.
I'm so glad I got that on the recording.
Whoa,
It's
that was sick.
Best part of session.
Castle time?
Castle
Castle?
time.
1 second,
Nothing
I'm
but
being
another
suspicious
painting.
in someone's DMs.
Better not be
Oh
mine.
god.
Hope it's
I want suspicious DM.
Everybody's like, "Is it me?"
It's
Is
not
it
me.
you?
It's not
Is that you?
Janice.
It's not
Not me.
Travis.
You think if I break a painting, I'll be banned from the castle?
Yes.
Oh, Theo would definitely
Listen.
wear the shirt that says "I eat oil paints" at
I eat
museums.
oil paint. Listen, you accidentally break one painting and they ban you from the Temple of Life for
Well,
life.
does it break a Minecraft painting, or is it punching a hole through it? You know what I mean?
Almost like punching a hole through it.
Some people don't put Minecraft in their D&D campaigns, Chris.
Listen, it's good. I'm sorry that I had a good idea.
It's so
That's my
funny.
bad.
The worst part
Yeah,
is
you
the
also
reason he
gave-
broke it is because he thought there were secrets behind it.
That is really it.
That's
He didn't even
why.
mean to break it. He tried to move it and it just fell. And he just fucking broke it.
Oh shit.
He's like, "I thought there were secrets."
Chris also
I
gave us a
didn't broke
character named
Oh,
Car
you were
B
just
Battery.
trying-
RB
What?
Attery.
Car B Attery. Because we were on the water and we kept making jokes that we were gonna throw a car battery into the ocean. And so she gave
So I-
us Car B Attery.
Jesus Christ.
It's Ka-B
Wait.
Attery.
I have a really shitty doodle of the moose side eye.
Oh,
really?
send
Oh,
it.
Hand
That's
over.
side eye.
It's
Hand
really
over, and then
really
I
good.
have to do something with Calypso, which you all get to listen
Yeah!
on, but you don't get to actually hear.
Ah, fuck you.
Your characters can't hear it.
No,
Like,
Janice
you all get to
can.
listen.
Janice
Oh, I
can.
love that moose.
That is so good.
That's a cute
I love
moose.
that.
I'm giving that a cool Miga.
It's a
I'm
very
making that
cute
into an
moose.
emote after this.
Make all the boy moose go. Wah.
Okay. Back into D&D brain. Um,
Guys, I want a castle.
okay, you are all being gestured to follow Urzona as she's led by Gale back to the castle. She just kind of gestures you with her hand, she's got no idea where you guys are. She's not used to being blind. She's being dragged off, and Calypso, your little ring on your finger starts to like glow and beep. It lights up. And all you hear is this little voice go, "Hi! It's been a while. Are you doing good? Like, I miss you. Are you fine? Let me know, please. It's been a while."
Shit. Okay. I'll respond to that when I'm not in a group of 7 people.
Okay.
Or more.
All right.
I look down at my ring and you guys see it like, it's like buzzing like a cell phone. I'll be like, ooh.
Moffat
And then
is
I just look
definitely
normal.
Moffat is definitely very interested as a tinkerer and like machine lover. She's like, "What the hell is this machine?" But she doesn't say anything.
Janice is also very interested, and she wishes that she was able to cast Identify without causing an explosion.
To eat it.
Your inspiration points, that you can use.
Huh?
The hold on, let me check my horoscope. Does that make your magic set off?
That would not.
So you can use that.
No, I don't have Identify as a spell, Bailey.
I know, but you can use the inspiration spending sheet.
Not on a totally new spell.
Well, yeah, because hold on, let me check my horoscope. It's a free and instant.
Yeah, the
Well, I
on
thought
the-
that was Identify.
on the
There is
inspiration
one that's a
sheet,
free
yeah,
instant
it's-
identify.
Yeah, I
it's,
thought I
oh,
saw
whoa,
that.
what's this?
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
the free identify.
Oh, okay. No.
Okay.
No, there's no oh well, what's this?
No, Janice does not
Oh,
get to
well.
use her inspiration. That's banned from me.
You already have negative riz, damn.
Fuck Janice! I hate her!
Stop being mean to
Right.
her.
I don't have the castle map because I could not be fucked, so I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
Just
But,
JPEG with castle.
It's when I let me for context, this map is about to be 6 separate pieces. This castle map is
Damn.
6 separate maps.
Jesus.
So it's big.
Big
This
castle.
is a
Shouldn't be big.
ridiculously huge castle. It, in its entirety, it actually spans wider than what you see on the town map currently. This is not the all of the town. This is just like the city center of the main trade area. It's huge. But she leads you guys, as long as you all follow, through the big main castle gates. None of the actual castle guards say anything to her. They just like stand at attention, salute. They don't question it. You are with her, and they don't say anything. They barely side eye you. They're just like, no, nope, they're good. Head empty, 0 thoughts. Don't look at them. Do not perceive. She leads you through. You end up past the gates in this giant, massive garden courtyard. There are fruit trees everywhere, berry bushes, different types of very pretty flowers popping around. Some of the trees, it's starting to get into fall. It's the harvest festival. Some of the leaves in the trees are starting to go, but there's like some nice looking apples. Lots of ridiculously brightly colored flowers. There looks to be a hedge maze. Like, this garden is massive, and on the left-hand side, there's like a whole hedge maze, and they seem to be setting that up for the actual event, too. Which is kind of cool.
Funky.
But you guys will get to walk through there. It takes a hot second because it is a huge fucking garden. You get to the front doors. There are 4 different guards. 2 of them, they all salute. 2 of them open the doors. 2 of them stand at attention. You get to walk in. The inside of the castle is almost cathedral-like, where you would have thought that this middle section of entryway was at least 3 floors. It is not. It is an entire cathedral ceiling, pointed up. The entire floor looks to be made out of like a solid white marble. It's beautiful. It's lovely. You're pretty sure that if there was not these solid, deep red carpets on the floor, you would fall. It looks so shiny. There's 2 different hallways to your left and right, but she leads you straight forward down to the end of the corridor, where a giant, like, gold gilded door is. There are decals of the moon eclipsed by the sun on there, and a couple of in front of it is a tree, which some of you know it's the crest of this house. This specific ruling family, their crest is an eclipsed sun with a tree in front of it. More guards stand at attention. They open the door. There is no question. They lead you in. There is what looks to be breakfast being prepared, set down in front of these little tables around. This is the throne room, but there is a tall, kind of lanky looking high elf in the corner. He has a ridiculously kind of stupidly jeweled crown on. He's got his hair back, pulled back. He's actively writing in a book and having like a full conversation with one of the looks like to be maids. He seems very concerned about what's happening. He's being very animated with his hand movements. Doesn't bat an eye when he hears the doors open and close behind him. Just hanging out, talking to her. They're the other ones in there right now. She kind of leans in, and Gail seems to be telling her who's all in the room, and she just nods, and she turns back to you all and just goes, "You can just stand here for a little bit. I'm going to go and sort out your reward. I'm going to send Gail back in here to convene. I think Cersus will return as well. He is my sword." And she nods at you all, where she assumes that you are at with Gail's assistance. And a maid like runs over and takes her arm gracefully and helps lead her out. And Gail kind of just looks at you all and walks into the corner to go and like kind of like half elbow lanky dude with the crown. And he turns around, and he's got glasses, and he pushes him back up his face, and he just starts talking to Gail, and he looks up and he sees all of you, and he goes, "People here now?" God, I'm not ready for this. And Gail's like actively trying to get him to stay here, but he does not seem to want to stay here. He seems very excited. Those of you who have been here before will recognize this man as Prince Laurel. He is currently set as to be the heir to the throne next. He is real hyped up to see people in here right now. So he kind of rushes
Hyped up
over.
as in excited or definitely not excited?
Oh, he's excited.
Okay.
He's like, "Oh my god, hell yeah, there's people in here. This shit never happens."
Good morning, Prince Laurel.
So he's like jogging over and he goes, "Hi, Roger."
Hi.
And he kind of tries to like right himself because he's like, "Oh no, I gotta be royal." Writes himself again, just goes, "So, you brought me people?"
Well, not just
Yeah,
you,
people.
but I suppose it is a reward in itself that they get your presents.
What?
This is our prince.
"Hi, nice to meet
Oh.
you." And he's gonna hold his hand out to all of you.
Sup, guy? I'm gonna definitely go in for that handshake.
You're gonna dab him up, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
He doesn't understand, but he tries his best.
I am Calypso. It is super pog to meet you.
You are so cool looking. It
Am
is
I
so
still
cool
being
to
held
meet
by Theo?
I'm pretty sure I put you down at
He put
some
you down.
point.
Okay.
If you want, I can pick you up again, but
I'll leave that up to you if you wish to just, refuse
I
to
think
allow me
so
the
you
rights
can
to
be on-
walk.
even level with
The rights to
prince.
walk.
The rights to walk.
He will like kind of like not really bend over, but he will like kind of like, you know how you get back down your haunches, so you're not like kneeling on the ground, but you're just kind of like down.
Squatting.
He'll kind of squat a little bit and like hold his hand out to Pebble.
Hi.
Hi.
Do the people that live here know him? Vaguely?
I know him. I live here.
Okay, cool.
He's really cool.
Have I ever met him in my petty theft being?
You've never met the prince, but you've definitely
Okay, I
seen him.
figured.
He likes to frequent the Library of Eternals.
So
Often,
I've
you know
met
this
him,
man.
right?
This man looks at
Yeah.
you and he just goes, "Ah, I was wondering where you've been.
I smile softly and I wave. I'm like, I have more books set aside for you when you come back.
Hell yeah, I'm so excited for that. And he shakes your head. And then Gale kind of goes, don't curse. And echoes across the room, and everybody kind of side eyes him, and he's just like, can't tell me what to do. Goddamn.
You can curse if you want to. I think you're a prince.
Yes.
I think the prince. I should be told. I think the prince should be able to say the word "fuck" every so often. You know.
That's a little treat.
Say fuck.
Yeah, it's a little
Fuck.
treat.
He looks at
What's his
Theo
name
and just
again?
goes, hey. Laurel?
Laurel.
This is Prince Laurel. It's not his twin.
Okay. Say fuck. Say fuck, Laurel.
You want me to say fuck?
Don't listen to no.
Roger, I love being egged on. You know this. I'm having a great
know,
time.
but you can't let.
We don't get many visitors that I can talk
I'm
to.
aware.
Roger, say fuck.
No,
Roger. And he looks at you and he goes, say fuck.
no.
It's an
Another
order.
Prince, Roger, say
An
fuck.
order.
In order to swear.
He looks over the Gale for something.
Gale looks at you and he just goes, and he mouths, it's an order. He shrugs.
His ears fall back. He's like, fuck.
Hey!
He just, I knew you had it, didn't you?
It was an order.
And he looks over and he looks over at Theo, and he looks and he goes, fist bump, holds one out.
Fist bump.
See, I told
And he
you. it's
nods and he
cool.
goes, I learned that. I figured that one
I
out.
have done nothing wrong in my life. Anyone
And he
who
looks
says
to- he looks to
otherwise is a
Roger.
liar and a scoundrel.
And he offers Roger like a handshake.
I mean, he takes it.
Looks at Janice. And he offers Janice a handshake.
It's nice to meet you. She does not take his hand.
He goes, okay, now touch. Got it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay,
Good
now
job.
touch. Skip touch.
Solid boundary setting.
Taking that away. And then he turns and he makes eye contact with Sable. He looks at you. He goes,
Sable Thede, it's a pleasure. And she puts out her hand.
he just looks at you and he just goes, I've missed you. And he gives you a
I
hug.
knew you were familiar. He like jumps up in Sybil's face.
Hot.
Sable will give him a couple like awkward pats on the back, like okay.
He's gonna look at her, nod, and he looks at Roger and he goes, This is Sable. Sable and I, we go way back.
Whoa.
She hung
Alright,
out with me in the
Lore.
library. She's from like a really cool, really high rank family. But she's from Fork.
There's a
Oh,
place called.
I see.
There is.
That's right.
There's a land called Fork.
Only Chris knows, but
There's a land
Luke is
called
so
Fuck.
pogged to find that out.
There's a land.
There are
called
shiny men where I come from.
Oh.
Are
I'm
they
fucking with
You
four?
said shiny? What kind is shiny?
I'm
Roger,
so
she's
fucking with
she's
you.
like really important.
Like
She's like really important.
how
And
important?
he looks at you and he just goes, I want you to guard her. Nobody can touch her. Got it? Got it?
Is that an order?
Yes. If something happens to her, it will be your fault. And he kind of gives you, it's like a half joke, half not
Okay.
joking.
Is Janice raising her hand?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Janice is like, I don't want to disrespect your authority, but I think she can handle herself.
Oh no, she definitely can. She can kick my ass in sword fighting every day.
Yeah, so I don't think Roger's needed.
Yeah,
For
it's
most
just like the
things.
intimidation.
For most things.
He's cool. What's he done wrong?
Nothing.
Looks at
It's
Roger and he
not
goes, "You being a
likely.
buzzkill again?"
Yes.
What have you
No.
got?
Yeah.
A little.
Oh,
Shakes it. He goes, "Come on, Roger," and he pats your shoulder and just goes, "You gotta lighten up a little bit."
I
Be like
was
my
doing
dad.
my job.
I know, but don't be like my dad.
Your dad is a respectful man.
He's gonna lean in real close to you and goes, "Yeah, he's a little racist."
He can't say anything to that.
There's no saying anything to that.
If your father came in and he heard this, what would he do?
Probably yell at
Probably
me.
be a racist, I guess.
You're right. Probably yell at me, but his old ass. He's Roger. He's not doing too good. He's really not doing too
Well,
good.
I'll look after her.
Good, yeah.
I'm
Fable just shakes her
staring.
head.
Yeah, I'm just staring at you now.
Roger's like, I knew it. My
don't know
point was
why.
proven. Listen, maybe she just didn't want to, tell everybody who she was, be all important. She's from Fork after all.
We were by ourselves.
L plus ratio.
Sir!
I just wanted to protect my identity. I'm sure you can understand.
I suppose. I respect it.
Good lady. She'll kick your ass too. He just nods, and he quickly stands back up very straight because the door to the main door to the hall opens up, and he's like, oh shit. And he goes from standing up super, super straight, and he slowly turns, and he looks off in the distance, and the king himself walks in. He is flanked on both sides by attendants. He is using a intricately carved, large, sturdy wooden cane to walk. He looks very old.
I will bow if he comes in.
Concerningly old.
Fable curtsies.
He looks a little confused as to what's happening right now. And he sees his son, and he kind of just shakes his head. As like I don't even think I want to know about this right now. And he goes and he takes his seat. And he's promptly handed his food. And he just starts to munch on it. And Gale kind of walks up to him, and they seem to be having a conversation. And occasionally, he looks back up at you all. He looks back down. He looks back up. And he nods. And he starts eating again. He's just very unconcerned for the moment. He does seem a little concerned at the weaponry in his house, but also Gale's
my
here,
king.
so and Roger's there, so
My king.
yeah. What can I do for you, Roger?
I'm sure Gale has just informed you of what's been happening, correct?
Indeed he has.
Did he mention the fact that our prisoners have mentioned that Cass is in cahoots with them?
Yes, he did.
What do you want to do about that?
Well, I'll speak to Cass myself tonight. He
Oh,
would be
Cass
here
is
after
coming.
all. Of course he would. You think his family would let him miss out? The Velveteers are very important to me.
I suppose. It's just the Harvest Fest.
It's still a chance to make an appearance. I am on my deathbed after all, son.
Don't say that, sir. You have many years.
I'm a little bit over my ripe age. I am. And he starts to count in his head, and then you see just waves his hand up, and he goes, 500 something. Quite too old for a high elf. Well, he sighs. You can tell he's tired. Real tired. He just goes, pleasure to meet you all. Might I have names? It's
Roger will say their names for them, I suppose.
I'm Calypso. I would shake your hand, but I think you're a king, so I don't know if I'm allowed to do that.
He kind of just nods and he goes, I'm sure my son has shaken enough hands for me in my stead. And Laurel kind of just shrugs and is like, yeah. It's a pleasure. And he looks to
Pebble
the next
aggressively
person.
waves and says, "Hello."
He has to
I'm
tilt his head
Pebble.
down to see Pebble a little bit. Even from a distance, he's got to like tilt his head down and he goes, yes, you, Pebble.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Earth Genasi?
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know what that is.
He squints. He just goes,
That's what you are.
wonderful to meet you.
You too, sir.
I'm
He looks
Theo.
over. He just gives you this look and he goes, I know you're Theo. Mr.
Scourge of the
Knoxall
city.
has told me many things about you, Theo.
Oh no. Theo, what
All
have you
the
done
things I'm
today?
holding.
Or lately?
Mostly complaints about the painting. And how you
Theo!
can pay for your crimes. It's just a painting.
Oh.
It
I
can
mean, I
be
agree with
repaired.
Knoxville.
It's already been repaired. He's just a little too spiced up from his loss still. He takes a sigh. He looks at Roger. And he gives you kind of like a half nod of apology for mentioning it. And he looks over to the next person.
Janice, Elena.
Elena.
Yeah.
Elena. He gets this weird look on his face and he goes, how do I know that? He looks at Gale and he goes, why do I know that? Gale shrugs and writes it down. He goes, I'll get back with you later.
It could be because of the great prophecy in the collection of prophecies.
The king blinks, and then Gale looks over and goes, oh, yeah, that is a thing that we have not been keeping track of. I'm sorry, Your Highness. And the king kind of just looks over at him and goes, start keeping track of it. I don't even remember what it's about, but if it's a great prophecy... God damn it, Gale.
I know
he just
it.
shakes his head.
I know it if you want me to say, but I don't have to.
And he looks over to Laurel and he goes, you can tell Laurel in a little bit. I'll make that his problem. I won't be here for much longer. And he keeps mentioning the fact that he's not going to be here for much longer. And Roger, this is quite often that he does this. And you kind of know that he really only does it because it pisses off Oleander.
Oh, I'm sure. Okay.
So now he's just used to it. He's just used to making this joke because he never knows when he's going to be around. And he goes, just tell Laurel. I'm sure my son would love to look deeper into that. He is into the books and everything.
Okay.
And Laurel just kind of looks at you and
Janice is stone faced, like just.
and then he looks over at you, Sable. He tilts his head and he goes, oh, you're familiar?
Sable.
Sable. I don't know, it's Sable. And Laurel butts in and goes, it's Sable. Sable Thady, remember? She's from Fork. Her parents, very high up, very into the town, and he makes this gesture, and he just goes, right, of course, yes. You know my son. Thrilling, absolutely. I'm losing it a bit here, apparently. Can't remember much, and he looks at Gale, and he gives him this side eye. Bombastic side eye.
Is it bombastic?
It's bombastic side
It's
eye.
absolutely bombastic.
It's mostly filled with spite. Because he's like, really? I'm looking like an idiot for these people. And Gale just kind of shrugs. He's like, I don't know what to tell you, dude. And he's writing more shit down. And the king kind of just nods. Goes, alright. Well, it's a pleasure for you all. I believe Arizona is in the middle of picking a deal, and he tilts his head over, and he sees Moffat. And he goes, you there.
Moffat looks up from
There's no
fidgeting her
hiding from me.
bracelet.
Come over here.
What?
There's no hiding from me. Come out from behind that man.
She steps aside, her tail like kind of down between her legs and her ears flat back. She says, "Hello,
Your name.
Moffat, Loon."
Moffat. he nods and looks at Gale, and Gale's writing it down. Like he's written down everybody else's name. And the king just nods, and he goes, "Ah, yes. You." And he tilts his head really, like, harder than you think he should in his old age. Like, he just
Breaks his neck.
looks at you, and it's just, like, an immediate head tilt, and he leans forward a little bit more. And he's like, staring you down, and you're pretty sure it's the ears and the tail. And he just goes,
Moff,
"What? I'm so sorry. What are you?"
uh,
Your Majesty.
And he just looks so confused. He looks at
I'm a
Roger and he
halfling.
goes, "Explain, you have, but
it's genetic.
genetic.
Moffat is
Genetic.
horrified.
I will feed my fish, yes. I feed my fish a little bit." He just goes, "Okay, genetic. Duly noted." And Gale is duly noting it.
Totally noting it.
Now Calypso's giving some side eye. Shit.
He just nods and he just goes, "Okay, alright. It's a pleasure to meet all of you then." And he specifies the all of you part. He looks around to try and make sure that he's not, like, missing anybody else. And he goes, "Okay, well. I suppose a thank you is in order for taking out the bandits who apparently decided to accost my travelers coming into my city, so I very much appreciate it. There will be no consequences for the unfortunate amount of deaths that have occurred, though the 3 prisoners will be heavily interrogated. I would appreciate it if you would not let the Velveteer deal get out to the public. If this does end up to be some level of fake, hoax, or lie, I would prefer my closest friends not be ran through the mud by my people."
Makes sense.
He just looks you all over and nods. And the door to the side opens, and Arizona is once again brought back in. And she is joined by another member of the King's Guard. He is carrying a big old box. He is a half orc. He's got red eyes, shaggy brown hair. He promptly is introduced by Gale as Aragar. He sets this big old box down, kind of like in the middle of the room, halfway between you guys and the king, and he stands up straight. Urzona is guided over to where the king is, and they both lean down. They're having it seems to be a conversation about what she has decided to give you all. Sorry, I have to do math really quick. I love math. I love odd numbers of math.
My mortal enemy.
Eventually, the king nods, and he seems to agree with her for the amount that she has seemingly picked out. And she turns over to the direction of where she assumes you all are, and she just goes, well, it is 300 gold for each of you. Does that sound reasonably fair?
Absolutely.
Whoa!
Oh.
It sounds absolutely fantastic.
Might be a little low, but thank you. I said thank you.
She simply laughs, and then she goes, "Roger, you are included in this, by the way."
I am.
Yes.
Bro just got a raise.
Bonus! Bro, that's like a cost of living increase. Like, what the fuck?
Fuck.
300 gold per person, or just split between all of
Per
us?
person.
Okay.
Holy fucking shit.
You are in the richest city. Do you think that bringing them bandits will not get you, like, a chunk of money?
So true.
Yes, Pebble was broke.
Guys, just take the money. Just
Oh,
take
we're
it.
taking the money. We're taking the money.
I
Oh,
like
beautiful.
money. I
Ergar will
money.
hand it out to you guys in 300 in the little, like, big old sacks of, like, 300 each. And he just looks at you guys as you all walk up, and he goes, "Are you..." He's like, she thinks it'll be cool because you guys can spend it at the festival.
Let's see.
Yeah.
And this isn't
Cool
being
fest.
taken out of my pay, right?
And he just looks at you, and he looks back at where Zona is, and she just goes, "No, Roger, consider it a bonus."
All right. Well, thank you. Be registered.
This is so much money.
The king will nod. Listen, some of y'all bitches are broke,
Yeah.
so
Pebble
I need to
now?
give you guys at least something to have fun with while we're here. I'm not
Pebble
going
is-
to give you a festival and not
Yeah.
money to spend it on. I'm not that mean.
Janice has gained
I
350
was not
gold
broke.
in 2 sessions.
Iconic. Oh, ow. 1 second. I think I cut myself earlier today, and I did not realize it till just now.
Oh.
Oh.
Ouchie.
Put on hand sanitizer.
Oh my gosh.
That would help you locate it.
It would.
I have been stabbed.
Shit.
The audacity of these ants on my computer.
Kill them.
They're on your computer now?
Yeah.
We've got to do something. This is like...
Plain.
Ants?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'm the ant problem on my side only. They don't go over to her side.
Because she's by the window.
Oh damn.
They're coming out of this power socket right here.
Gotta do something.
They're in the
I think-
walls! They're in the goddamn walls!
I don't think they're.
I think they're just sugar ants,
They're
but
just
like
black ants.
still.
Yeah.
We don't want ants.
If there's
I
one,
fucking
there's
hate it.
100.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Say that.
But like the thing is, they only come in here when we're in here.
Yeah.
Because I'll
But
come
they
in and
know.
check it. I'll come in here and check it during the day. None. Not a problem. But then as soon as we come in here to play D&D, every fucking time, ants.
They know. They know something is amiss.
And like I've tried bleach at like the areas that they like keep getting in. Apparently that's not even working. So we're gonna go get some ant spray tomorrow.
It talked to the landlord soon.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if we we'll try the bug spray and see if the bug spray actually works, and then if that doesn't work, we gotta talk to him because I don't want bugs in the fucking house.
Valid. Alright,
Use
I have
bug spray. Be
fixed my
careful because
issue.
of your dog.
Okay.
We'll keep him out. Thank you, though.
What do you think?
Just keep Bagel away from it. We don't want him to get sick.
I fixed my issue, so back to the matter at hand. The king kind of just nods. He goes, "Well, it is fitting. At least there is a festival going on. It is fair to compensate you for your problems in travel here. Give you something to have a little bit of fun with while you're in town."
Sick nasty.
Laurel kind of just looks pretty excited still, like kid in the candy store level. And the door opens one more time,
Mhm.
and in walks somebody who looks almost exactly like Laurel.
Oh no.
He's got short, cropped hair, and 2 big scars across his face. He's got an even more ridiculous crown on. Like, it is a little bit too big for what you would expect it to be. It's a little too gemmed up, too jeweled up. Looks really ridiculously expensive. He's kind of just openly wearing a lot of expensive fineries. And it is like 8 in the morning. like 7, 8 in the morning. It's early. He walks in. He just stops in his tracks. He looks at you all. He shakes his head. He looks at his dad. He just goes, "What is this?"
Sable is behind Calypso.
Everyone hiding behind
What is
Calypso.
This.
Good morning, friends.
I'll notice that there are two people trying to hide behind me, and I'll put my arms up so that they have extra room to hide behind me.
God.
He's flexing.
Yeah.
Have a way to say hi.
Prince
Prince Olander.
Olander. Yes. He looks at you, Roger, and he just goes, "Yes."
Just good morning. I know you don't usually wake up this early.
Gives a deep sigh and just goes, "Good morning, Roger." He looks at the king and goes, "What is going on? And why was I not invited?" He seems very offended. He looks over at Laurel and he clenches his jaw. He goes, "Brother, I see you were invited." And Laurel just looks at him and goes, "Well, this was not planned. If you think that we've openly excluded you from something, no. It's simply the time that it happened." And Prince Olander scoffs and turns and takes his own little seat at this little table that has been set up in front of each of the thrones and starts to enjoy his own breakfast. He doesn't even spare the rest of you really a glance.
Right.
The king just sighs and he goes, "Well, if that is all that you need, then I assume that you can all go and please enjoy yourselves. It's almost a week-long celebration, but the start of it is the best part of it."
Thanks.
Yes. Well, thank you all for bringing this to my attention, and Roger, you may, once you feel the need to participate in the interrogation part of it, if you would like.
Of
But
course, yes.
I have been informed that you have also been put on guard duty. And he seems kind of amused by that. And it's because Prince Laurel does not exactly use his status like that
Right.
to enforce guard duty. So he looks a little confused but proud of his kid.
Yes, sir. It's my job to watch her while the fair is going.
Yes, of course. Well, if you would all mind, I believe it is time for a conversation with my two sons here. And the two of them, two twins, look at each other, and they're like, "Oh no!" You can see that they're just like both. It doesn't matter how much they hate each other. The conversation part, they both give each other a "oh shit" look. And Gale this time will be the one that will gesture for you all to follow him out back to the front. And as you're going to pass through that main giant hall with the cathedral ceilings, two younger high elf children run past you. They're like playing tag or something. They barely spare you as a half glance. The younger girl stares at you guys with these big ol' eyes, and then continues to chase down her brother. They are promptly flanked by at least 3 different maids, who seem to be trying to get them into proper dress. They seem to be half in their bedclothes still. And they're laughing, they're running, the maids are chasing after them. It is a thrilling morning in the castle.
Lovely.
And Gale will lead you all to the front gate, back into the opening of the city, and just nod and go, "Well, I'm sure that Roger can be of any assistance in showing you where you need to go, or any of the other guards if you would require it. If you have any other questions, I'm sure you'll be able to spot one of the King's Guard members if you so desire. He will be around today." He looks at you all, as if waiting to see if anybody had any last-minute questions.
I'll be with them if they have any other things. I'll let Sable decide to go off.
Wonderful. Well, enjoy your time at the festival. And he seems rather unsure if that's what he should be saying or not. He does not seem to be too good with other people. He just nods and he, like, kind of half walks, kind of jogs back into the castle. He's got his head buried in his book again, writing as he goes. He almost trips over a couple stones. Very distracted man.
Throughout their entire walk out of the castle and back out to wherever they are now, Calypso has been like painstakingly like counting out 100 of these gold coins. And you can see that like now that he's got all of them in his hands, now that like all that is over with, he reaches into his bag of holding and he pulls out this small like coin bag of sorts, and he dumps this stack of like 100 coins into this coin purse, and you guys see them go inside, but you don't hear them hit anything. And like as like the guardsman is still walking away and everything, he pulls a little notepad out of his pocket and he jots something down. And after he's done putting the coins in there, he also slips the note in and then he closes it and puts it back in his bag of holding. I just wanted to say that that's what he's been doing this time.
Okay.
Nice.
Do you want to like take a second and give me a response from the ring?
Oh, fuck yeah.
You can step away from them at like.
Yeah, I'll just step away and you guys see him. He like puts his fingers up to his head like this. And then his response is like, "Yo, Do and I got like mad money today because I helped some like fucking pig catch some bad guys. Doing all right. I'm in. What's the name of the place?
Elstale?
Yeah.
She asked them that.
No. I'm in. Yeah, that. And then I go. Good to hear from you. And then I'll stop.
Word. Solid response.
I think I'll walk back up to the group actually, and I'll be like, I'll clasp my hands together and I'll be like, all right, so it's pog to meet you guys and everything, but I guess I'm gonna head out.
Where are you going?
Oh yeah, just around, I guess.
Do you want
Somewhere else.
Do you want company?
Oh, I mean, it's not like I don't exactly, but it's. Is this like a group thing? Are we doing the group thing? Like, is this
I was just talking about specifically me. I'm not speaking for everyone else.
Oh, okay.
But if you don't, that's okay. I'm fine.
No, I mean you can. He looks very conflicted. He goes. I mean, like, is this like for the festival thing? Like, you want to like hang out for the festival, or?
I just think you're cool.
Ha!
I second
Awesome. Okay.
We
That's
don't have to
great.
hang out now, but we can hang out later. If you have something to do.
No, I don't have anything in particular. He seems to like get a little bit frazzled for a second. He just shakes it. He's like, "It's fine. Let's hang out. I love hanging out. We can hang out. I love hanging out. It's great. You guys want to hang out? We can do that."
New friend. What can we do first? There's options. There's God. What can you use to spend 300 gold on?
Moffat tugs on Pebble's shirt or like just taps her shoulder. Is like, pie. I want pie.
I did sound pretty good.
It is still quite early in the morning. Like, spaces are not set up yet. you
Oh,
could take the
God.
time to go and get a like a room situation set up, since not everybody
Ooh.
has been let into town yet for the actual thing. It might be wise to get a room before it all gets filled up.
I have a question.
Yes.
This is it's like 11 o'clock. This is where we stopped last time. Are we still doing that? Or-
Yeah, we're kind
Where
of
we
gonna stop
going?
right now. I'm just trying to get like a vibe of what we're gonna start with for next round, and I'm like mid posting something for everybody to
Okay.
pick out of.
Ooh.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah. So what are you thinking of?
Bailey's tired of ants.
That's
Okay,
that's very valid.
I like finding a tavern to call night night.
Theo
Yeah.
I like that
has
as well.
I
his
think honestly,
own-
it's probably the first thing Pebble does is honestly find a bed and crash.
Theo
Don't you
kind of
guys live
has
here?
his own quote unquote place.
Oh,
Yeah,
They
can
can afford an actual bed this time.
I think it's just like 3 of us that don't live here, right?
Oh yeah. Well,
Well, I'm sure Sable has.
some of you
a
don't actually
access.
have houses.
yeah.
Where do
I
you
got a
live?
room.
Pebble
In the
kinda-
alleys.
Yeah.
With Theo.
Bro, you
Walk
can
in-
buy a
you kinda
house.
take refuge in like some of the temples at night and shit.
Yeah.
It's like,
Pebble
hey,
doesn't
man,
exactly
you
have a home.
you can at least like put a down payment on something now, because like, look at this shit, or that's just
That's not a bad idea. Can I buy a house?
I don't think anyone's gonna let Theo buy a house, but
I don't think so either.
This is
You need
true.
a clear record to buy a house, Theo.
that's not true.
In the
Oh,
good
our
part of
laws here.
town.
You can buy
I got a
It's like
clean record,
renting an
Theo. I'll
apartment or
co-sign with you. I got you.
Co-sign with you.
I technically have a clean record, but I will not co-sign with you. I don't.
I
I've
saw
never
your
been caught
sister.
for any of my crimes or been
That
found
was my
guilty or anything,
sister.
Janice, will you
so-
co-sign
I
with me?
saw.
I might co-sign with you, Pebble,
Yeah.
but only if like Theo's not connected to that at all, because
No,
I kind
Theo's his own. Theo is his own bitch. Okay.
I kind of
I
don't
don't
want
want.
I don't want to get a sending message when I'm
Mm.
home and someone's like,
Mm.
"Hey, by the way, Pebble has burned down the town, and you're now liable for that because you signed off on her house."
Now, see, here's the thing. Fun facts is that I'm usually not the troublemaker.
Okay,
That
I'll
is
sign
true.
off.
It's Theo.
Hey,
It is
I'm
usually
the person that gets Theo out of trouble. I'm
I
the
don't need you
person
to
that
get
likes
me out of
friends,
trouble.
okay? And no issues, and just being friends.
I get myself out of trouble just fine. I don't need your help. for
You
that.
Look where it ended you up, in a hole, with a guard, following you into the hole.
Look at my track record. How
And
many times has
kidnapped.
that happened, Pebble?
Too many.
No, that's only happened like once. Maybe
Too many.
twice.
Too many.
Anyways.
Too
Alright, so we will
many.
start off the next round with you guys going to find a tavern to stay in for some of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think
so
the
we'll
only
get
person
brownies
that
out of
has
the
an
Dragon Ball.
actual physical bed is going to be Moffat sleeps in the library like usual, and then
Oh,
Roger,
Roger.
Yeah.
has the guards' quarters.
I'm sure Sable has like, room in the castle that she can stay at. Friends.
We only have a few out of context. We
Guess
need to
we'll
get
find
better
out.
with that.
Yeah,
My
you
room is
guys like
canonically cluttered.
you guys need to post in the out of contact spoilers during session, because it's so funny to go back and look back and try to
Oh, yeah.
figure out what the fuck we were talking about when we sent
Yeah.
whatever. It's so much fun.
It is
Wait, what is it?
the out of context channel.
I got one for you, you know? Hang on, let me see
You
if I
can
find-
definitely take your time to post in there, but also, I would love it if you guys could pick from the list I just sent in and tell me what and how many of these contests you guys would be like your characters would want. to
Oh,
participate
none of
in.
them.
Bro,
Just-
I'm telling you right
just
now,
send in general?
Calypso will enter every single one of these contests if you let him.
I'll make Dennis go into the drinking contest.
I want to do the
Please.
arm wrestling.
Give me a list of and pick the ones that you would like to go into. I don't care how many of them. Honestly, we're gonna have like a 4-hour session of just fun time.
Bro, what's sheep
Yeah.
staring?
So, Sable
sorry,
is
what?
technically
What's
Oh, I
sheep
fucked
staring?
up.
Sable is technically Roger's
It's supposed to be
superior,
sheep shearing. But I mean,
right?
Sheep
You know,
You
staring.
just stare at
you know,
sheep. staring contest.
I'm gonna do a slapping contest and turn into a bear.
No. I think I'm gonna keep it as a sheep staring contest,
Yeah, that's funny.
and then you're just gonna have to insinuate what you think that means when you join it, and we'll see.
What does a storytelling contest mean?
Just a
Tell a
storytelling
story.
contest.
Just
Whoever
tell a
tells the
story?
best story wins.
Oh,
There are roles that you guys
when
get
I
to
got a
make
good
for
one.
this. Oh
you
god.
know I got a good one.
I know you got a
Shit.
good one.
I kind of want Janice to do the insult one as well because I think that'd be
I
very
want to
funny.
do the insult one.
I will not enter all of them.
Give me
Guys,
the
is
ones that
this-
you want.
Is this end of night? Because I kind of have to go.
Yeah,
this is the
we're
end.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
night.
gonna go then.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night. Now it's just us on camera, so.
Another one bites.
Oh, I don't want to be on the camera.
Shit.
Where do you want us to
Escape. Escape. You can put them in your character chats.
Oh wait, quick!
can-
Can everyone say bye recording?
Goodbye,
Bye, recording.
Recording.